We mentioned 12-2 on the road. The 2 losses they've had are against Toledo.
That's right, yeah.
And that's the only 2 games that we have played against Toledo. We're going to play 6 more against them, so it'll even out home and home. But a 6-2 beating and a 6-3 beating. So they've been able to score goals against the Komets, and that'll be the first thing they'll want to do here is try to get the lead and get ahead and then play a little defensive hockey against this high-scoring Toledo team.
Well, of course, they're big, not as big as we are, but they're fast and really, really well disciplined. You cannot break their discipline. They stay in and they go to their game plan, boy, like robots.
Well, you had mentioned to me before they're a part of the Detroit Red Wings organization, and if you watch the Red Wings play, they've got patterns and they've got speed and they've got scoring, and that's what's going right through their home farm system. So a heck of a challenge here for the Komets tonight to be able to play discipline, and let's get the lead on this team.
All right, here we come. It's going to be Eldon Hirschfeld into the face-off circle. He and Faille will go at it. We get this one started and see where we're going to go. All right, Komets, they've got special jerseys on. We get the face-off right off the bat. Komets are back at it, and back in the lineup also is Will Lacoste. Lacoste coming out wide, drops it inside the Toledo zone, recovered there, and back on the attack comes Ferk. Ferk on his way, drops off to his D all the way wide right. On the move, in it comes. Komets break it up for a moment, and they've got it back. Banging it out to neutral ice, taken away by Toledo. Dropping it off the left wall, and back it goes to their D-man. Slowly waiting around, trying to set it up now is Chouinard. Chouinard coming in, dumps it all the way back into the corner. Played there by the Komets D. They move it back out of the zone, but it's banged away and picked up by Ferk. Ferk trying to set it up at the line, half wall right side. Can't get the play. Good defense, Komets. Out ice they come. All the way to center, taking a look and banged in by Faille all the way into the corner. All right, here they get their line change. Komets take over at the goal mouth in front of the net. They almost got that one as down in front of the net. Condon tried to jam it home.
The net got knocked off. That created the whistle, but a good scoring chance for the Komets right through the goal crease. Goaltender in there, Jeff Laird. And one of the unusual things that you don't see too often, this goaltender is a normal height. He's 5'6".
5'6", yeah. He looks under the defense rather than over it.
I was proud to be 5'7". But he's not a very big guy, and he can show it, but he's got a good record.
And he's so quick. He's got a great glove, I'll tell you. He moves along, coming off the screen again. He deflected it up onto the mesh behind the net. A little conversation going on between Meurs. He, by the way, is going to be my guest, and he and Elbrecht are having some conversation.
Yeah, talking a little bit. And again, Laird, he's 14 games, 10 wins, 2 losses, a 268 goals against, which is pretty respectable. And he's played most of the games for this Toledo team.
Back we come, ready for the faceoff inside the zone to the left of Laird. Komets go for the draw, can't get it, and here's Toledo. Working their way back up out of the zone. Clark heads all the way to the Fort Wayne corners. Komets in, skated down. Back up the wall. Nice pass way up in the air. Comes to center, but it's blocked there, and cross rink they come up the right wall. Komets get it, and trying to, they give it up on a bad clearing pass in front of the net. As that time it was Saul trying to clear it, didn't get it done.
Score.
They score right off the bat.
No goal, waved off.
Yeah, let's see what it was.
The high stick.
Yeah.
The shot came from the point. You saw Nagle sort of jump up in the air, and the shot was going high, but then all of a sudden it dipped down very quickly, and someone had a high stick on it, redirected it down into the net, and the referee behind the net immediately waved it off. Now he's having a little confrontation with his no goal and his 2 linesmen, and they come up with no goal on it. Good play.
You need a wake-up call, that was it,
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, it was a blast from the point, and it got deflected, and fortunately it was a high stick in favor of the Komets, and face-off will come back outside the Komet zone.
So the first drama of the night has already occurred. We have 18:27 still to go in the first period, and there's no score between the Toledo Walleyes and the Fort Wayne Komets, and this is Komet hockey.
Oh, please make me a sandwich on nice soft sunbeam bread, 'cause softer is deliciouser. That's what my mommy said.
What's been a Fort Wayne tradition for over 50 years? Komet hockey, of course, and Sunbeam bread. Delicious, nutritious Sunbeam has been making the best sandwiches for young Komets fans since 1957.
I want a Sunbeam sandwich, 'cause Sunbeam is softest, okay, softest, longest.
Komet hockey Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets going in. They're using the bod right now, rocking them a little bit down the line. Here they come up again. Pistelli trying to get a hold of the biscuit. Can't do it. Toledo breaking out all the way left side over the line, dumping it in behind the Komet net. Nagle leaves it there for his D-man. Toledo gets their line change, and here come the Komets on the attack. Oh, look out. They let it get too far away, but they finally get it driven back deep into the zone as Lacasse is the guy who handled the puck. Lacasse now coming off as they make a change, intercepted in front of the net and tied up, unable to get to the puck. That time was it the D-man or it was Sadlowski couldn't get to it as they weren't letting him come even close to where he had to be. He's dangerous. Now the Komets have it again, and an outlet pass that went wrong one more time, and they give it away another time, but down deep, banging away as Daniels got his guy off the puck. They're still rooting for it, can't get to it yet. Daniels trying to get it.
Stick checking.
Look out, coming up top, taking a look, and they couldn't get it away. And here we come. They give it away again behind the net. Came out front. This time Komets a little slow getting to it. Toledo jumps on that biscuit quickly. Here they come way up in the air, and they leave it in the zone again. Back up at Komets. Nagle makes a good save on the play as the K's continue to try to jam it up the wall, and they're getting caught.
Yeah, they're doing a little stick checking, too. Instead of playing the body and then getting the puck, they were stick checking, trying to dig it out and get away. But this Toledo team, as you said, big physical team, and they can skate. So when you get the puck from them, they're right back in your face. So
very tenacious team. They're on you every minute, yeah. All right, back we come. Back into the draw. Hirschfeld now. He goes in with his adversary, who happens to be Frazee. Around come the Komets. Look out. Another bad pass, but here they come at center to Pistelli. He couldn't handle it. Nice check that time as Mbach hits his guy hard. They come down around behind the net. Here's Pistelli. Leaves it. Second guy through the middle. Back to Pistelli on the half wall. Here they come again as Mbach. Oh, Pistelli tried to get a shot away. They keep it alive. Oh, right on the money. Lurg saw it coming. Couldn't finish it. Recovered there by Hirschfeld. He starts back up ice. Toledo on the move. Going to the Komet line. Burst back. Can't get into the zone. Knocked loose behind the net, and Komets with it again. James Martin coming out. It's a lead pass up the left wing. In goes Mbach. Here's Mbach. Dumps it through the defense. Heads back into the corner. Draws a crowd. Had it for a moment. Couldn't finish it off. And out front of the net they come, but Toledo coming out of the zone hard. It's Bonas going to the line. And that was a smash dig over the top of Nagle's glove that went out rather than in. Thank you. Another bad pass as the Komets can't clear it. Here they come again, as they're just about muscling the Komets in their own end right at the present time, going in hard, trying to make a move on that one as well. Is going to be Perlini. Perlini's wearing 7. They didn't have a 10 for him tonight. Here they come. They keep it alive in the corner. Look out, trying to get out front. Hang on. All the way at the point right side. They're going to get another drive. And here's another one in front. Knocked down by the Komets. Picked back up Pistelli. He dumps it along inside the Toledo zone. Back to make the play will be their D-man coming back at center. Komets knocked that one down, almost stealing it and walking away. Condon, but he couldn't control it. Here's Luciani for Toledo. Into the zone he comes. Picked back up Fort Wayne, and they give it away up high again. Here's another one. They scramble at the goal mouth. Can't finish the puck off. Round it comes. Recovered by Verdon. Verdon now lost it, but he got it right back, and they dump it in the corner. Saul can't play it. They clear it behind the net again. And at that time, they finally cleared to neutral ice. Bartow managed to be in front of the net to help his goaltender that time. All right, Toledo started turning up the pressure a little bit, Rob. Here they come again. Into the zone hard. Meurs makes his move. Here it is. It's a deflection that went high. Komets get it back. Condon's got it down on the wall. He's rubbed off the puck. As Sadlowski takes care of his guy, they dump it right back behind the Toledo net. Komets with a line change. And here come the Walleyes on the move with the biscuit coming to center. Lampe now at the Fort Wayne line lost the play. And now dumped in deep and going now into the corner. Here's Sadlowski. Knocked his guy right to the wall. Oh, Komets in tight. Where are we going to got a guy? And wide of the net, and it's a save that time. Lurg got it. I didn't think it was going to get to the net, but it did. Now here's Faille fighting hard for the puck, but here comes Toledo up the right boards with it, over center, dumping it into the zone as they get hit. Round the boards, Toledo coming up with a line change. Komets now with Daniels on the, he was on the attack, but the forecheck stopped him in his tracks. Let's go, guys. You got one up the middle, but not that guy anymore.
Move it. He's had 2 chances to move it.
Yeah, he just got so hesitant he couldn't finish it off, and that's the way it goes, and he got an icing out of it instead. So 13:28 still left in period 1. We're no score. Komets in Toledo, and this is Komet Hockey.
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement, and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's, and nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, Komets now try to get a little forecheck on. Pastelli going in, has the puck, now lost it. He's chasing it down, nope, couldn't keep it at the line. Sends it cross rink to his defender. Picked back up, and on the attack comes Martin. Martin, it's a spin away from the forecheck, is going in deep, was Ferk for Toledo. Now we move it up the wall, but they step into the passing lane. They get it back. Komets throw it into their own zone, but their defender was not ready to accept the pass. Toledo trying to move it deeper, all the way up to the point, right side. They're going to look, and at the net, look out! Another save.
Big save right there.
Boy, that rolled right on by. Actually, Frazee tried to reach for it, and they got a point blanker, and Nagle gobbled it up.
Yeah, and the first shot was made by the defenseman, and the next rebound came way over here. Ferk for Toledo jumped on it, got a wide open net for a split second until Nagle shut the door on him and made a nice save on it.
Big kid, he moves pretty well.
They're coming at us right now. They're starting to outshoot us 4-3 right now.
There we go. They miss it coming off a clearing pass down into the zone. Here's Saul back up the wall. They plaster him. Komets coming loose with it. They keep it moving. Here's Barteau sending it into the zone. Komets had it, lost it again. Chasing it down back to his own zone as the Komet big D-man Saul bounced over his stick, and he couldn't finish the job. Here they come again, though. Moving it into the zone, Meurs. Meurs going wide, picked up by Condon, a drive, kicked out nicely. Now down into the zone, it's Meurs again. Up comes Toledo. 3 men down, bang, bang, bang. Here they come. Into the zone, Komet defense has it. Saul reaches for it, got it back. Komet's on the move again. Cross rink passes good into the zone, tipped deep that time by Perlini. All right, Komets get their line changed. Back on the attack comes Lampe off the defense all the way to the Fort Wayne zone, tipped into the corner by Barnes, and the Komets try to cover it. It's right out at the point, and Toledo moves it wide. They got a man coming across the slot. Way to go. Komets hang on.
Eagles again.
Pass coming back out. Nice cross rink pass in. Sidlowski gives it to his guy, Willett. Willett got the shot, turned away. Faille rolled off the puck. Willet's got it back, and half wall. Faille can't get to it. And here comes Toledo. 3 men down again. Moving into the zone, wide right. They get a man at the goal mouth, and they miss the touch-in pass from Birschbach at the goal. Now the Komets coming back up ice. Here they go. Sidlowski had to reach for it. Nobody was helping him on the play. They're going to need a line change, and they couldn't get it. Well, here comes Toledo. Hard at him, right on the money. All right, Komets cleared back around the left wall. Picked up nicely. Mbach dumps it out, making the break to center. Here comes Frazee. Frazee going in, chased it deep in the zone. Round behind the net. Who's got it? They follow it up. Mbach had it. Couldn't get the play.
On the net.
Front of the net there, hanging on and jumping on that one. Lurg. That was a close call, but the little guy came up with the biscuit. 10:37 to go, period number 1. There's no score. Komets in Toledo. This is Komet Hockey.
21 Alive News is local, setting the standard for reporting news that hits home, live, anywhere, at any time. News when it breaks, when it hits home. The experience to deliver with veteran anchors and reporters, united to bring you the highest standard of community involvement. Make it personal, make it real. Your news is alive. 21 Alive.
Save on gasoline and get free Komet Hockey tickets. Get a Marathon Visa card at any Marathon station and earn up to 25 cents per gallon rebate. Also, pick up a Komets fill-up card and earn a buy one, get one free ticket offer to any Friday night regular season home game. At Marathon, you can earn a 25 cents per gallon savings on gas and a free game ticket. Marathon, fueling the American spirit. And now back to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Komets try to press inside that Toledo zone. It's in behind the net, now recovered as the D-man Claire trying to move it. They get it away from him. Off behind the net one more time. Working his way around the D-man is Martin down deep for Fort Wayne. Puck squirts loose, and here they come. Good forecheck, Komets. A drive on that. Oh, my. Nobody there for the rebound.
Still
clears it out. Komets get it back. Here's Lacoste. Play and catch with his D partner, moving it back up. They got it going now, and move it. That's the idea. It's moved off a stick up into the crowd. One thing about Will Lacoste, he's had trouble. He hasn't played a lot, but when the kid gets the puck, he moves it.
Yeah. Well, the defense has done that well. They put Faille out there with Martin right now, and they were using the back and forth to each other as Toledo was making a line change. They had a chance to move it up, but you can see if they make one bad pass or misplay it, then you're in trouble. So when you move it back and forth, you got to move it up quickly and make the passes correct.
There we have it. And right now we're still scoreless halfway through period one, and this is Comet Hockey.
The next generation of quality-built Chevy and GMC full-size pickups are built right here in Allen County. The proud union members of UAW Local 2209 built these trucks at the General Motors Fort Wayne Assembly Plant. The United Auto Workers have a tradition that is world-class. The UAW brings that tradition home to Northeast Indiana in every GMC and Chevy they build. Take a look at the next generation of trucks at your Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio GMC and Chevy dealers.
You are listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Big Teletron had the Comet Glee Club out there. The boys were singing Christmas. It didn't sound too bad. And I don't know what too bad is.
When you're winning a hockey team, you have a good time at Christmas. There's no doubt about that.
Faille looking for the draws there back to the action, but it's into the Toledo defense. Houck moving it into the Fort Wayne zone. And coming off the short wall, here they come nicely up the middle. Faille on the left wing, going to the zone, turned by Willett. In goes Faille on the play. He tries to give it to Sidlow's goal. Got it in front, but it is deflected by the D. Up they come again, kept alive again by Soy. Hey, and we go. Faille looks, can't make the play. Jumping at it, Saul. Saul jams it back in the corner. Far side, here we come as it's Sidlowski. Works his way through the crowd. Look at this way. A drive, rebound out front. They scramble for the rebound again. It squirts out and back up ice comes Claire. Lead pass going deep in the zone. Look out. A drive and another save. Trying to make a wrap on it. Can't do the job. Couldn't make the play off the side of the net either. Back they come down the wall. Deflects. Komets have it. Here's Sidlowski. Hurry. You got to skate. You can't reach for it. Well, that was standing still when he went after that one. And the puck.
He's trying to get off the ice. He kept coming to him.
Yeah. Here they come. Trying to go wide. Nice save again. Komets with it. Back up ice. Here's Faille in the corner, jamming him up. It comes loose, and they still can't get to it. Round behind the net, Saul making a little more room for himself, and they give it away up top, and it's deflected all the way back inside the Toledo zone on a centering pass that the Walleyes made. Up we come again. Good hit by the Komets that time. Faille. They've got three men in again. Here they come. Drive, another save. He got a piece of that one as well. Back they come to the corner. Moving it back up the wall. Short pass came loose as Meurs. Meurs now over the line. Works his way into the zone. He has a look high over the top of the net up onto the screen. That draws the whistle. So 7:49 left in this first period. We are scoreless, and this is Comet Hockey.
Crowd at the bar making you sweat?
Uh-huh.
Could you use some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in epic nights, maximum refreshment, great times, awesome memories, high fives, smiles, Rocky Mountain refreshment, Blue Mountain refreshment, quadruple epic refreshment, killer parties, and totally refreshed killer parties. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
This is Comet Hockey.
Komets try to get something going, but they get the puck back at least, and it's driven into the zone hard as it's dumped by James Martin, the D-man. In deep, back out they come, though, on the half wall, kept alive, and they got it back one more time. Maybe one too many shots. They get it to the net finally, but it was sort of a ricochet coming in. Backhender all the way to center to the Fort Wayne line. Good hit as the Komets on the forecheck have it going. Here we go in front of the net, and they couldn't get a shot as Embach is tumbled hard to the ice. Should have had the shot and looked for the garbage that time. Here they come back into the zone. Komets come in. They hawk the biscuit hard. Coming back at center. Moving all the way to the line. Going in deep. Pistelli. He's out front. It rolls and hanging on is the goaltender, Lurg. He was trying to split the D and couldn't get through.
Yeah, he had some open ice through center, so he took off, got down to the defense, and tried to split him. Good defense by Toledo to play the body like they did. The puck squirted to the goaltender, and that killed the play as both lines change up.
All right, faceoff stays inside the Toledo zone to the left of goaltender Jeff Lurg. Ready again. Faille, look, has the draw. Turned back out to the point, cross rink. And here it is behind the net. Going hard on the puck, trying to make it move up the wall. Can they get it or not? Nope. Toledo breaking out 2-on-2. They move it deep into the Fort Wayne corner. Saul goes after it. Komet goaltender makes the play. Here's Saul, not too quick with a stick. Whoa, out front. Nice play. Back in the corner. Picked up by Faille. Faille's got it. Now out front of the net. Komets have a chance to move his on. Willett sends off to the left wing, driven in hard by Sedlowski around behind the goal. Pick back up. They jam it out, trying to hold it in. They've got it in there. Went wide again. Here it is. Another drive and a good save. Komets get it back. Willett at the point. Another drive in front of the net. They get that one as well. Back at center, Saul takes a look. Flips it back up the wall. Komets have it, turning into the defense as out comes Bartow. Bartow at center, drives it back inside the line.
Icing.
And they call icing on it. Yep, they got the icing call. 5:48 left. Period one. There's no score. Komets and Toledo, and this is Komet Hockey.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest's work line features Max high-performance gloves, PBR, Wolverine, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves. Midwest Quality Gloves prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made gloves. That's why the work line also features many styles made right here in the USA. When you need work gloves, think Midwest Quality Gloves, Chillicothe, Missouri. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, here come Komets. As up the middle. Good lead pass coming to the line. Over the zone they go. Moving it in. Can't get the puck. As Perlini couldn't put a handle on that one. He's checked off right at the blue line by Schwab. They come back in Fort Wayne zone. Digging hard down the wall for the puck. Komets get it back. Daniels moves it out to center on the wing left side. Cutting across the line. And a drive high. Turned up onto the wall by Lurg. Komets come back in. Forechecking hard on the play. But up comes Toledo. Moving it off right wing. Back it goes, Fort Wayne zone. Hard after Joey Leach. Komets wheel it nicely all the way back to center. Into the zone they come. They look. They shoot. It's deflected wide. Whoa, as going in was Daniels, but he could see he was going to get beat to it. Now they send it back up the wall. Furk coming off the left wing, moving it off right side, and breaking his Chouinard to the Fort Wayne line, dumping it deep in the corner. Komets have it again. Look out. Up the wall, coming to center, looking for help. Here is the winger Meurs coming in hard. And trying to move on by, getting too fancy on that one was Daniels. Got it in his feet. Couldn't make the play, but the penalty call's made. It looks like we may have a power play. It came at 15:40.
Holding Komet defenseman, I believe it was. 23 was it?
Okay, let's see who's going to pay for this one. It's going to be Claire.
26, Claire. Holding over the far corner there. Komets go on power play. First penalty of the game.
Yep.
Komets will have the advantage.
All right, here we come. Faille into the faceoff. He's been good in the draw. Did he get this one? He sure did. Sent back out on the wall. Now played and down in the corner right side. Down the wall they come. Kind of an errant pass picked off, but the Komets get it back, at least for the moment. Embach can't play. Around behind the net, though, here comes Willett all the way to the point left. They look. Willett on the half wall left, trying to make a play. He sends off behind the net. Here's Faille with it again. He's going right back to the point. All the way right point. Here's the drive, and it deflects that one back off the near wall. Komets hold it. Faille with a good move. Here they come back out of the zone one more time. Can't get it to where they want it. And it goes on by Faille, but he recovers behind the net. Up top, here we go. The drive, save They scramble at the goal mouth. Hit the crossbar.
Yeah, up the post.
Oh, my. Mbach had a golden opportunity, but it just skipped off the post.
Yeah, had the open net, tried to get it up high, and just got it too high.
Komets get their power play changed, and here come the Komets back up ice one more time. Moving it all the way on the wing right side. Meurs, in he walks, going wide left side. Here it is. Score! As it's, I believe, who got it?
Faille. 72, Faille.
It was Faille who got it?
Yep.
All right.
Three-way pass. Defenseman over here to the right wing. Faille broke down the middle between the two defense, and they gave a perfect little goal pass. In he went on the goaltender, waited for him to go down right under the crossbar. Komets go ahead. Power play goal.
So the first blood of the night, pardon the expression, but we got it. This is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local, independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Every fan in section 212.
All right, Severyn picks up the goal. We have 2:58 left in the period. That came at 16:41 to break what's been a dandy going here. A lot of chances, both goaltenders working hard, but there was no mistake about that one as Severyn buried it.
And it was a power play goal, so a good give-and-go pass put him right in.
All right, Komets try to keep it alive down in the corner, digging hard after the loose puck. Frazee, he's holding the forecheck. Back up they come. Frazee got a piece of that one. He's tripped, but no call made on it. Here they come back at center ice, going wide left side as they skate back around the Fort Wayne defense. It'll be a high stick call, I believe, on Lacoste.
Yeah, they got the stick underneath the forward coming in. I think it was 19 for him. And they're taking a look at his face to see if he was cut or anything, but I think it's just 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And 53 going in, it'd be Lacoste.
Lacoste with a high stick.
High sticking.
So that one came at 17-19. And it's power play in return to Toledo, and they have a devastating power play.
Yeah, 2-minute power play, high sticking. Lacoste will be in there. Face off will in the Komets zone.
All right, hang on. Here they come. Ready, set. Sidlowski takes the draw. Komets have it in front of the net. Hang on. Big crowd there. It came loose, but they got her this time.
Yeah, referee couldn't see it from the angle it was at, and we get a lucky whistle on it. Kills the players. A scramble right from the face-off it came. Saul stepped in between them and got the player out of the way. And then, of course, the goaltender, Nagle, scrambled around and finally got a hold of it.
Well, you see a lot of white shirts in front of that net, don't you?
Yeah. Well, they won the draw again, so they like to start it from there.
Here we come. Now they whip it out. Komets get it cleared all the way down the rink. And they have to come all the way back with it. A couple 100 feet, 2:20 left, and their power play is on. Here they go into the zone. Komets, who followed the play, they got it back. Here we come up the wing, going all the way to center. Here's Faille across the line. He's looking for help.
Drag it around.
Attaboy. If you don't have it, don't take it. Here they come back in the zone again, around onto the corner. It's Condon going in deep now, trying to forecheck. Puck picked up, controlled by Schwab of Toledo, working his way out to center. Can't find a breaking winger. Goes all the way to the line. Dumps short pass left side. Komets behind the net. Going after it is Leach. Leach got it, ties it up on the wall. They can't get it away yet, but squirts out, and it's held in right on the corner. Here's Leach after his guy again. Out they come, and Condon drives it the length of the rink.
Good defensive play in the corner to dig the puck out and get it up to the forward.
45 seconds left in the power play, and back on the attack, Chouinard for Toledo coming straight up the middle, left wing to the Fort Wayne line. Bonus going into the corner, around behind the net. Mbach out to help kill the call. Look out. They let this one go at the point right side. Here it comes, and wide. It went wide of the net. They're trying to get a shot away. Back up top. Point man can't shoot. Half wall well. Now they move it left point. A fake shot, no play. They still couldn't get it away. Good move, good shot, and a hard shot by Verdon. Boy, they're putting it on right now big time, I'll tell you. They swat this one back around the wall. Came to the point, right side, down in the corner. Good move that time as Martin, the Fort Wayne D-man, took his guy loose on the play. They're fighting hard for it down in the corner. Can't get it again. They're looking, look out, trying to get a tuck on the corner of the net. Couldn't make that. Look out. Nice defensive play out front.
All even.
Because right in front of the net that time.
5 on 5.
Pastelli. Look out, another one wide. Now you better take your guy. Here we come. They break up the play. Moving in hard.
I'm back.
All the way to the line. In front of the net. Shot. Save on the play. As Pastelli had a piece of it. Here's Pastelli. Moves it off up the middle. And it's deflected. Mbach was cutting into the hole, but it was deflected by his stick. Here they come again. Mbach in on the left side. At the front of the net. Trying to reach after that one, Willett, but they were holding him up just enough. He couldn't make the play. Toledo's got it back with 5 seconds to go in period number 1. Here they come. Fort Wayne zone all the way left side. A drive, buzzer, end of period 1. 1-0 Komets the score.
Period.
This is Komet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word. Go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers extra section.
It's the Silverado year-end event. Time to get the Chevy Silverado on your list. With the best offer of the year on the most awarded pickup of 2014. There's no better time than now. But hurry in. The last of the 2014s are going fast. Now during the year-end event, and only at your Chevy dealer. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
All right, here we are. We're ready at the end of one period of play as the Komets hold a 1-0 lead. Hard-fought first period as Severyn picks up the goal at 16:41. Assist on it go to Martin, and the other assist goes to Meurs. So we're on their power play goal, Komets. We outshoot them 13-9, and that was heavy skating.
Yeah, they went at it pretty hard, and if you want to see real good hockey, that's probably one of the better periods that we've had here. End-to-end action all the way, and as you mentioned, they're a big physical hockey team that can move the puck and skate, and they pushed the Komets right away. It looked like when we started that we were maybe going to be a half a step behind them, but as the period wore on, I thought we took control and started to move the puck and got the puck to our forwards. Played wide, got the passes on the stick, and the one goal was a power play goal. Only 2 penalties in the period, but we took advantage of our power play. Toledo had one later after that, and the Komets did a good job killing it off. So good solid period for both teams, and both coaches got to be pretty happy of what they've seen out of their players on that first period.
Yeah, because it wasn't one of those layback periods getting your breath. Boy, when they pulled the cork out of the bottle, they just flew all period long. And this is the final game on a week when Toledo had 4 and the Komets had 3, and they look pretty doggone good. I don't know if they've got enough gas in the tank to finish 40 more. But
well, again, the schedule seems to be that, they didn't play too much during the week, but of course the Komets down in Evansville Friday, Saturday, so there was no travel there other than coming home, and then a game tonight. So 3 games in 3 nights usually isn't too tough, especially when you got a full roster like the Komets do, and Toledo had a couple of scratches too. So they've got a few extra players to be able to play around with.
And one of the things Gary and I talked about in the pregame, Robbie, and I know you didn't have the luxury of enjoying the comfort, but these new sleeper buses are a real boon when when it comes to getting rest. They're comfortable. Everybody has their own bed, nice berth, and they can lay down and relax. And coming back from Evansville, it's a 5.5-hour trip. I don't care how you slice it.
Oh, yeah.
And with a 2 o'clock or 5 o'clock afternoon game, that's exactly what they needed, was to get some sleep on the way home. And these guys are really good. Different times they'll say, Gary will say, you want to stop, guys? And maybe if everything has gone right, they'll say, okay. And if it didn't go good and they're dissatisfied with their own game, they say, nah, let's get home.
Yeah.
So it works out pretty well. Pretty mature bunch of young guys here, I'll tell you. And one of the folks we're going to be talking to here is a fellow who had an assist on that goal, and that was Garrett Meurs, so we'll be on with him. And as I say, we'll be talking with Blake Sebring between the second and third period. It's Comet Care time again, and we want you to be well aware of that, because we're going to need your help in any way to make sure these Comet Care packages to servicemen overseas from the Fort Wayne and Indiana area are plentiful and get where they're going ASAP, because Christmas is not that far away. So that's what's going to happen there. They've got a little game going on down there right now between kids that are at least 2 to 3 feet tall. They're having a ball. There's a goal apiece been scored, and they're all over the place waiting to have it happen. Exciting times for young kids at this level when they look around and see that big building where the big guys are playing, and there they are on the same ice and doing well with it. All right, we'll be back, and Garrett Meurs and I will have our little conversation. I think you'll enjoy it. Stay where you are. 1-0 Komets at the end of one. This is Komet Hockey.
Michael's Photography, the leader in business portraits. Every business needs a professional business portrait so that your clients can connect with you on a personal level. How many business photos have you seen that are just plain terrible? And how did that change your perception of the person or company? A business portrait taken by Michael's is a positive image. Don't fall in the it's good enough trap when it comes to your business portraits. Great business portraits taken by Michael's. Call for your appointment today, 482-2660.
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, but thanks to advances in treatment, I survived. And when I look back and see how far I've come, you'd think the last thing on my mind would be a checking account. But a new checking account at Fifth Third Bank can help fund Stand Up to Cancer and their cutting-edge research. This groundbreaking initiative is helping save lives. Like, for instance, my life. Learn more at 53.com/SU2C. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank.
Member FDIC, Stand Up to Cancer is a program of the Entertainment Industry Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization.
It's the Dodge Boys here from Liberty Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and guys, we're excited. It's our Big Finish event. Hey, Ryan, what you got?
Matt, our Big Finish event means we have the best deals of the year, starting with an amazing deal on the 2015 Chrysler 200. 0 first payment, 0 money down, 0 security deposit, and 0 due at lease signing, all for just $247 a month.
That dog will hunt. Hey, Casey, what about the Jeeps and the trucks?
Matt, it's Ram commercial truck season, so you can drive home a new 2014 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Express 4x4 for only $271 per month. And just in time for the holidays, we have no payments for 90 days on all new Rams and Jeeps.
I like it. And hey, Big Finish means big deals. Ryan, what else?
Matt, we also have an incredible lease on the 2015 Dodge Dart that gets 41 miles a gallon for just $199 a month.
Guys, what about the Dodge Boy Promise?
We're going to beat any competitor's deal, guaranteed.
Just bring us your best deal from any Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram dealer, and we're going to beat it.
Guaranteed.
So come get a Dodge Boy deal during the Big Finish event under the giant American flag, or jump online at GlimmerDodge.com.
911, what's your emergency?
Sometimes just any response doesn't quite say it all. There's texting.
Sir, we just received an emergency text. Hello, my friend just ran off the road and we are in water. Hurry, please, please hurry.
Then there is calling.
911, what's your emergency?
My friend just ran off the road and we're in water. It's coming in the car. Hurry. Please hurry. There's water in the car.
The Federal Communications Commission and major wireless carriers have partnered to support Text to 911, and Indiana is at the forefront of this implementation. Text to 911 capability is now available in most areas within state borders. This is of great help to the deaf and speech impaired and in other select situations. For more information, visit in911.net.
It's good to hear your voice, ma'am. Help is on the way.
911. Before you text, voice is best.
In a world where summer thirst runs rampant, a new type of refreshment looks to rule. From the creators of Pepsi, it's Pepsi made with real sugar. Featuring explosions of taste and more flavor than one summer can handle. with chilling performances from Pepsi, wild cherry and vanilla flavors. A real big summer is on its way, and it's closer than you think. Pick up a Pepsi made with real sugar for a limited time. Pepsi, live for now.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Young fella that's kind of set things on their ear here so far, Garrett Meurs, and finally got your consecutive game scoring deal snapped last night, but that was a wild hockey game, pretty tight to the belt.
Yeah, they played us hard all night, and we knew that was coming in, and we just had to match their intensity, and we managed to do that.
You had a couple good chances, though.
Yeah, my line mates are playing really well. Perlini there and Severyn, they played good, and we just tried to get pucks to the net.
Are you used to being a goal scorer?
No, it's been a while since I've been used to that, so it's nice.
The thing is, once you found it and got it going, that was a great streak you were on.
Yeah, when you get going like that, things just seem to go in the net, and that's what was happening.
In other words, shoot the puck, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. I was just trying to get everything to the net, and pucks are going in.
And as far as the team, what's your feeling on this organization?
Oh, we got a great group of guys here. A lot of skill. When we have the puck on our stick, anything can happen with the guys we have, and everyone is enjoying themselves right now, and we're going to keep it going.
The nice thing about it, I don't care what part of the game, when we need to really bear down and bite hard, we seem to get it done.
Yeah, we got great character in the room there. Guys know when they need to step up, and the guys are doing it right now.
Kind of a crazy winning goal in that OT last night, eh?
Yeah, Faille did the breakaway first, and they went back, and then the big scramble there, and Zid ended up with the puck on the stick, and him on a 2-on-1, he's going to put it in the net.
What about you, Garrett? Where's home for you?
Ripley, Ontario.
Believe it or not, by, eh?
Yeah, no, not by there.
No. What kind of family? Big family, small family?
Small family. My dad came over from Europe in the 60s, so we didn't. It's not a very big family. His grandparents came over, or his parents came over, and a little farm in the country.
How long you been playing hockey? From what age?
I'm not even sure. I think 3 years old.
Too young to remember.
Yeah, I don't remember when I started.
And who do you belong to now?
I'm part of the Colorado Avalanche organization.
They look like a pretty good group, the people that I've met, and the dedication and commitment they have. It looks like if you have some talent, you're a young guy that wants to show how to work, you're going to get a chance.
Yeah, with the new guys they got in there now with Patrick Waugh, Joe Sack, they're the kind of guys that like to give everybody a chance, and if you show that you can do it, they'll give you that shot.
And Waugh doesn't like losing.
No, he doesn't. That helps.
So how was your little... You never got a chance to play when you went up, but at least you got good seats there.
Yeah, I went up to Lake Erie there, and they were going to go on a road trip, so you always got an extra guy for that, and Colorado ended up sending 2 guys down that day, and so I came back here to play some more hockey.
So you came back here and scored a goal?
Yeah, I came back, and I just tried to keep things going.
We enjoy your work, and or maybe we can get you back on the run again tonight. One night off's enough. Let's get another string started.
Yeah, well, we hope so.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Garrett Meurs is my guest. Be back in a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, 'cause we can make it right. Bumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years, Russ Moore Transmission.
Russ Moore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
For over 100 years, Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand has been serving up great food, friends, and fun. Join us at historic Coney Island and experience those delicious hot dogs and Cokes still served in the little bottles, just like when you were a kid. Serving patrons at its original location, downtown at 131 Main Street for 100 years. Find them on Facebook Facebook and at Fort Wayne's famous ConeyIsland.com. Open 7 days a week. Fort Wayne's famous Coney Island Wiener Stand, celebrating 100 years and the Komets.
Friday nights, it's the granddaddy of them all, The Score, with Fort Wayne's best. Tommy Schegler, Dean Pantazzi, and Ken Horman highlighting Northeast Indiana's high school gridiron and hoops action. Then, when others go dark, we're just getting started with more of The Score at 11:35 on sister station MyTV Fort Wayne. Add in Sound Off with the Komets, the Tin Caps, 18 Komet road games, and sports specials year-round. And you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Indiana Wesleyan University empowers busy adults to earn top-ranked degrees and start the journey of a lifetime. Here's graduate Hazel Owens.
I am now living my purpose, empowering women through public speaking, broadcasting, and online communications. I'm proud to help women have a voice in the community, and IWU has helped me reach that goal.
IWU offers flexible degrees for busy adults at learning centers throughout Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and online. Where will your journey take you? Follow this story and many more at #IWU Journeys.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Well, checking the Komet schedule after this one tonight, Friday we'll be in Kalamazoo, and we'll have that one on WoWo for you. Then Indy will be here on Saturday. Evansville will be here on Sunday. And then we're off till the day after Christmas, and we'll be at Evansville. We'll be back here on the 27th against Evansville, home on the 29th against Quad City, and New Year's Eve will be the Indy Fuel at the party. So that's what the schedule looks like for the rest of the year, December 2014. So some home games give you a chance to come out and watch the Komets play. And, of course, a lot of folks who are coming home for the holidays will get a chance to watch their hockey club go. We're looking at 1-0 Komets. That's at the end of the first period of play. Kays outshoot them 13-9 in the period. Severyn with the only goal, and the assist on it came from Jim Martin, the D-man, along with Garrett Meurs, who was my guest here between periods. It was a power play goal, and that's where we stand right now. Both teams skating hard. It's been a very, entertaining game so far in this one tonight. And with all the tickets they had out early, I'm a little surprised. I thought we might have a better crowd here after the K's posted that great show on the road and finally getting back at it. But that's life. We'll take what we can and just be thankful that everything is working out as well as it is. Let's check the Meurs out-of-town scoreboard right now and see what's cooking around the territory. Stockton is at Colorado. First period's over, and it's 1-0 Colorado. Utah's at Bakersfield, no score there. South Carolina at Gwinnett. The final score, South Carolina 6, Gwinnett 3. So that was a bang-bang job there, no doubt about it. And let's see, Reading at Wheeling, that one, there's no score on it. That game will be starting very soon. So this game here, of course, 1-0 Komets at the end of the first period of play. Don't forget the simple savings you get when Meijer M-Perks digital coupons and rewards are with you. Sign up today at mperks.meijer.com and enjoy all the perks you get. All right, teams are back on the ice. We'll be ready to drop the biscuit in just about 30 seconds and try period 2. 1-0 Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. And now back to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Couldn't expect much more of anything else, just more of the same, Robbie. These two went after each other pretty well in that first period.
I think that's what you're going to see, more of the same. They're both good skating hockey teams. I think they respect each other because of the abilities they have. And obviously, Toledo has beaten Komets twice in Toledo, 6-2, 6-3. And the Komets got a payback time right now, and they want to win a hockey game here in front of the crowd. They've been away for 2 weeks, and no better to win a game against a Toledo hockey team, especially their first at home here this season.
And the thing about Toledo, you can go till the final half second in this match, and they're right in your face.
That's where it'll go, too, right away. So
all right,
another good period coming up.
Faille will go into the face-off for Fort Wayne. His counterpart will be a scrum for it at the line, and knocked down on the play was Hirschfeld off the face-off. Here's Toledo back up the wall, wide left. Komets there as Will Lacoste had a piece of it. Take a look. Nice pass, come out the wall and up on the left wing. Good pass, nice out. Yep. Coming in Faille. Right side, a drive and a save on the play. Is on the money was Lurg on that one. Here comes Toledo back the other way, but the Komets get it back. Moving it wide. Faille going in hard. Left side. Taking a look at the goal mouth. It is unable to get a shot away. Willett. But here's Toledo sprinting out to center, but the Komets hold the puck at their blue line. Moving it back up the wall, feeding it off to Saul. Saul deep on his zone, all the way at center ice. And into the zone. Here we come up front. Drive as Pistelli was in cold turkey, and it went up onto the mesh.
Yeah, it was in his off wing, and as he came in, he didn't have the angle to take the shot, but he let her go, tried for the short side, and he get cut off by the goaltender and deflected up into the screen.
So, close call. We will be 6-8-1-1 tonight's crowd. Just commented on that crowd a little while ago.
Around 6,000.
Looking for more, but take what you get. All right, Tom Frazee now in that center for Fort Wayne trying for the draw. They dump it loose one time, but it's Toledo in control. Luciani coming to center into the Fort Wayne zone, skating it down to Saul behind the net. He just puts his shoulder into his guy, coming out to center ice. Couple of giant steps, and he's got it where he wants it. Komets follow the play. Here's Pistelli at the net. The rebound out front. Komets overskated. Embach just couldn't knock it down. Here comes Toledo into the Fort Wayne zone, around behind the net, looking at it and sending it all the way back up. Oh, bad pass that time. Embach. Whoa, baby, take a look. All right, here we come. D-man for the Komets, Bartol, trying to work his way out. Will we ice? Yep, we will.
Yeah, Bartol had no play. He was getting squeezed out, so he just flipped it off the glass. A little too hard. Down it goes for icing. Back into the Komet zone.
So we have 1-0 Komets. That's at the end of one. Period 2 just underway. No additional scoring. And this is Komet hockey.
Hi, Komet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak at Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
All right, the face-off will stay inside the Toledo zone. They are changing the lines right now with 18:05 still to go in the second period of this one tonight. We're 1-0 Komets. The only goal, Severyn picks it up at 16:41 on the power play.
Face-off back in the Komet zone right now. Fresh lines out there right now.
Komets getting this. Five's been pretty good in the face-off circle. Look out. Here's Lacoste back up the near wall, skating to the play nicely. Komets go cross rink. In it goes, attacking Martin to the left wall. Up top, drive, save on the play. Sneaky shot that time from Willett. Komets get it back at neutral ice. Here's Will Lacoste, tipped in nicely as he sends it down the right wing. As moving it in was Faille. He's in on the forecheck. Two guys go deep trying to force the play. Toledo working their way back up. Shane Sims coming, and the Komets intercept that one. Here they go. Faille dumps it deep behind the net all the way around the far wall. Skated off the play by Houck. As the Toledo D-man coming up. Komets go in, pinch the play, have it behind the net, but Houck comes up with it, moves around behind his goal. He's working his way, all the way up top, and it will be icing or not? No, he must have gotten a touch, and they got their line change. Here they come all the way to center. They're legging it out. Turned in nicely that time as Perlini tried to make the move. Couldn't get it going. Up they come into the zone. Drew, nice move. Look out. Rebound up top. They knocked that one away. Good move as here comes Meurs. 3-on-2. Meurs going hard all the way to the wall. He's there. Oh, and the rebound came off to Saul.
There's another one.
Almost tipped it in. Condon. Komets on the point, right side. In they go. Leach a drive. That's kicked out by Lurg. Up they come, far wall again. Komets fight for it down deep, scrumming away. Still can't make the move.
Finley coming.
Perlini trying to make the play. What do we have? A tripping call.
I believe. Perlini looks like he's going to get it. Tangled up with the Toledo player over here. Down he went. Perlini walked out with the puck, and he must have tripped him as he's headed.
Or who got it? No, it's 23. Not. It's instead it's going to be Meurs.
Meurs going to the box. 2 minutes tripping. Komets will be a man short here with 16 minutes, 31 seconds left in this period.
3:29, the penalty call. Second power play of the night for the Toledo Walleyes. Face-off Fort Wayne zone. To the left to Pat Nagle, the Komet goaler. They get another face-off. Turned around behind the net. Here's Leach. They're crowding him. They take him right off the puck down in the corner. Here they come, trying to move it out front. Still can't play it. As Sidlowski sees an opening, drives it length of the rink.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time on that.
Head up all the time. Here they come. A little forecheck on this one now, picking up their play as they move it to the zone, breaking in nicely. And there's Sidlowski on the back check, got a stick on. Excuse me, and broke it up. Behind the net, trying to make a play. Toledo, and it's cleared to center ice. Back it comes. Toledo at the neutral zone, dropping it off the right wall. Schwab can't play. Komets get it again. Now they drive it out in the center. Komets get it back again. Way up in the air. All the way down on the corner. Schwinard picking it up. He's chased off by Fort Wayne. Moving hard is Pistelli on the back check, trying to move it wide behind the net. Power play still has a minute to run. And coming out hard, it is Lacasse trying to chase it down. Komets move it up the right wall. Here's Pistelli. He takes it length of the rink. Pretty calm, man. You don't see any panic right now.
45 seconds power play, Toledo.
Here comes Toledo back up ice again to the Fort Wayne line, and they let it go, and the Komet D's got it back. Here's Martin behind the net. Up the wall. Komets deflect the center. Here's Mbach by one. He's trying to get cute and lost it. All right, Komets have it again. Martin's got it down deep. He looks back up the wall and clearing it the length of the rink again. 20 seconds still left in the Toledo power play. I don't know that they've even had a shot on goal, Rob. And look who got this one back in front of the net. Oh, stealing the puck. What do we have?
Coming out on it, too.
See who's got the penalty call. Should be against Toledo because Mbach was coming around the corner and got hooked off pretty hard.
Yeah, he stole the puck from the defenseman, and as he was sneaking around the net, all of a sudden he got yanked from the guy he took the puck off. That'll be a hooking penalty and even up, but right now for 14 seconds, then Komets will be on power play, so things change very quickly.
5-on-2. No, it isn't. I thought we had one, but we're even right now.
4-on-4 for a minute.
All right, here we come.
14 seconds.
Faille into the draw. Oh, and they got to back up from this one. As Lacasse trying to look around, he wasn't sure how far he was going to go with that one, but he clears it over center. Now, don't stand there. Up ice. Here we come as it's turned in by Sidlowski deep in the corner. Faille's got it. Here's Faille out at the point. From the point.
Power
taking a
play,
look. Can't get it yet. All the way left side. On the wall. Knocked loose. Turned back up ice. Komets managed to control it. Mbach is out there chasing it down, and here comes Lacasse, who leaves the puck for his defensive partner, and back on the attack comes Martin. It's our power play. Don't stand behind our own net too long. They get the combination changed around, and here we come. Look around, up the middle, and an impossible pass creates an icing. Well, he had wingers open right and left, and he tries to thread it down the middle.
Yeah, we're talking about defense in 55. Martin back there. He waited for everyone to come back. Looked like it was a set play. And as everybody turned and circled and broke, he waited and waited. By that time, when he come from behind the net, everybody was gone. And he had to try a rink-wide pass, and that missed.
The only orange ones you could find are on the bench.
He must have forgot the play, but it was set up perfect for a second.
Komets working it. Martin's got it back again, though, taking a good look around. He sends it in right wing. Oh, left side as Embach overskates it. This one up over the glass into the crowd.
This looks like one of the power plays that Toledo just had a minute ago.
Yeah.
Where we think everybody's going to go after him, and everybody sort of falls asleep on it.
Well, Embach thought he was going to get a crisp pass, and he took off for it, and the pass was about 5 feet behind him.
Yeah.
All right, back we come. Severyn, the goal scorer, is back on the power play right now. And the puck goes deep into the corner, covered by Pistelli. All right, Pistelli leaves it, and up with the puck will be Barteau. Lead pass, Pistelli sends it into the zone nicely left side. Here's Severyn. Severyn can't get it. Now all the way up top. Here it is. Oh, in front of the net. There was a lot of traffic there. Here we come again. Pick back up, coming back out the wall. They're going back in the corner. Pistelli still looking nicely up top. Here we come, left side drive, and this one up in the air. Picked up by Severyn. He sends it loose, and it's up over the glass and into the crowd.
That face-off should stay inside the zone.
Little conversation down there. Somebody wrapped Meurs from behind.
Yeah, still 25 seconds. Power play, Komets, as they change up the lines again with another formation, and we'll see what we can get out of this line. Win the draw first and see what we can do. Sidlowski out there, and they're going to try to get it back to the point to Saul.
All right, Faille looking for the draw. He got his man tied up. It goes to the point right side. Taking a look, can't get it again. Now left point. It is Leach down the wall. That pass was so high they had to show. Oh, right in front of the net.
Right there.
Who was there? Sidlowski?
No, Sidlowski was over here, but the man in front there got the stick on it.
I believe.
Goaltender Lear made a pretty good save on that.
Cold turkey right out front. It was Faille. He's shaking his head, no doubt. Here we come. They're moving it into the zone, going all the way right as Daniels gets around his man, legs it in the corner. Behind the net, still has it, jams away at it. Came up the wall. Sidlowski overskated it a little bit, but they keep it alive in the zone. Sid knocks his man down, ties him up on the half wall. Komets in trying to dig for it. Who's got it? Faille can't get it out of there, and here they come to the Fort Wayne line. Long lead pass going down into the corner, rushing hard for the plate. Verdon can't get it. Komets have it. Leach coming back out the wall. Nice pass left wing. In comes Embach, who left it.
He's got to dump it a little more. He's trying to beat everybody. Dump the puck and go get it.
And as good as he is with the puck, you just don't get away with that. Ooh, around the net, backhander Verdon went up onto the mesh. That was a dangerous call. 12:03 left in period 2. 1-0 Komets hold the lead. This is Komet hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
I love my coffee. And sure, I can get it anywhere, but I don't want that coffee. I want great tasting coffee. So I go to the guys who care about coffee as much as I do. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Coffee experts who source and roast their own beans and serve it the way I like it. And now, they have a great new dark roast blend. It has a rich, full flavor with a smooth finish. Just one more thing to love. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting food, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants. This is Komet Hockey.
Hey, we're back on the board second time around at 8:27 of the period.
Komets came out of their own zone. They made a little bit of a pass up the boards, and they flipped up the center to Meurs. He went down, got to about the blue line. He had one defenseman back just inside the blue line, snapped the wrist shot off, and beat the goaltender. He was go ahead 2-0.
He was my guest between periods 1 and 2, and he had a 7-game goal-scoring streak. I said, maybe I can get you lit up, and we'll start it all over. Bingo.
Nice little wrist shot. Just use the defense as a bit of a
Fort Wayne, Komet goal. His 8th of the season, scored by number 23, Garrett Meurs. Assisting on the goal, number 7, Brett Perlini. Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 20.
Okay, Perlini with the only assist on the play. They're mucking it up, coming back out at the point. Still can't make it go. Trying to move it down the wall. Bad pass again. Now they finally clear it to center, and they move it over the line. In goes Frazee and dumps it deep and chased it down on the boards. Whoa, and and all tripped up hard on that one. The Komets going in hard trying to make the play. But Toledo breaking back out of the zone. A little bad pass, but they dump it off lightly, following Lampy on the play offside. Toledo at the line.
They tried to drag the player's leg, but it wasn't good enough, and the linesman give us a pretty good call on the play as Toledo was crossing the blue line with 3 men.
Sidlowski got dumped at the other end, and he didn't like it, and he went after the guy, and they had a little rock there for a while. Didn't last long.
Face-off comes outside the zone.
10:51 left in the second. 2-0 Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Here comes Toledo out of the zone. Back check is good, though, coming back hard. Oh, look out. Front of the net. Nice save again. Point-blank shot.
Nagle.
Missing. It was Hirschfeld. Nagle's up to it again. Here come the Komets on their way slowly out of the zone. Let's take a look. They're trying to get a player change at the bench, which they finally get. Hard shot came off the dasher, and the Komets intercept that one. Here they come again to the Fort Wayne defense. It is Leach. Cross rink to Daniels. Daniels back to Leach. Leach on his way back to Daniels. He has his pocket pick, but the Komets get it back as Meurs dumps it in. Here's the goaltender trying to move it. Now Lurg around behind the net. In goes Meurs with a great shot. Carries Elbricht off the puck and ties him up. Condon couldn't hang on, and here comes the puck to center. Toledo on the rush. It's Barnes going into the zone all the way around behind the net. Can't get it wrapped up top. Here's a shot high and wide. It went all the way back inside the Toledo zone, and look at this. Here we come, going hard on the play, Meurs. Meurs now coming back. Komets back check coming all the way to center, breaking it up at the line as Condon got it. Now Toledo's Clare controls one more time. Pistillian on the forecheck drives Clare back in the corner, and here they come on their way. The right wing pass at center. In they go across
and
the
wide,
trying to get a play. What a play.
Bang,
and they
bang,
missed that one. Luciani couldn't hit the net.
Nagle, another
Here they come again one more time all the way out to the point. Here's a drive. Nagle's got that one. Up we come, and Embach sends it nicely to center. Lead pass is good over the line. Here comes Saul. Saul going in wide right all the way to the corner. He's checked off the play, knocks his guy down. Komets keep it alive in the corner. And around behind the net, Frazee's got it at the point. From the point, here's a drive, hanging on. Lurg, and no additional play.
That shot coming from the point. Lurg right down low, gets it. Killed the play right there.
Lacasse had that one zeroed in. 8:17 left in this second period. 2-0 Komets, and this is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne. Need a good night's sleep? Then get over to one of Mattress Firm's 4 locally owned showrooms, including our Super Center on Coliseum Boulevard. Bring in your Komet game ticket stub to receive 15% off Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Foster, and Hampton & Rhodes. Mattress Firm has the largest selection of all these brands and every Tempur-Pedic available. Mattress Firm offers easy credit and payment terms up to 5 years at 0% APR. Nobody sells for less. Mattress Firm, nationally known, locally owned. America's #1 sleep shop. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, face-off inside the Toledo zone off to the left of Jeff Lurg, the goaltender. 2-0 Komets, period 2. 8:17 left in the period. Back up the wall. Komets try to keep it alive, which they do, and they bounce it all the way far left corner. Komets pick it back off. Up we come one more time. Trying to move it is behind the net. Embach couldn't get it done. Now we've got it back in the corner into the slot. Embach circles. He looks. Where is he going? Oh, and it's blocked, but he had a good pass coming. It's going right to the net that time. Was the Komets D-man Martin. No icing called. Here's Pistelli behind the net. Came back up on the wall. Oh, bad pass. Just wasn't ready, but the Komets jump on it anyway. It may come wide. Here's Martin to drive. Rebound out at the point right side. Nope, deflects back off the mesh. And the faceoff will stay inside the Toledo zone with 7:38 left in period 2. 2-0 Komets.
Komets will get a nice little week off this week and go back at it Friday. I believe it's in Kalamazoo.
Friday.
Back here Saturday against Indy, and of course Sunday here against Evansville. So another 3 games next week, 2 at home.
All right, here are the work is coming. Toledo, the forecheck that time with Faille. He drives them nuts. These guys are really good. Now there's a big scrum going right at center ice as Toledo had a guy hanging at our blue line. Here we come now. It's Joey Leach with the puck behind the Fort Wayne net. He's going to be chased. Come on. Up the middle. Good lead pass, but Sid Lowski just couldn't finish it off. Yep. Here they come again. Faille's got it now, and he dropped it loose, but Toledo's up 3-on-2. In they go wide left, trying to get it to the front of the net. Nice defensive move. Daniels blocks that one. Picked off by Barnes. Barnes at the point, to the right point, looking for the shot. It's deflected wide, and the Komets get it again. Oh, bad pass that time. The outlet from Willett. All the way back in the Toledo zone. Elbrick, the D-man, picking it off. Komets get their line changed, and here comes Toledo again. At center, on the break, Walters to the Fort Wayne line, wide left. Nice play, Daniels. He's got it. Here they come down the wall. He draws a crowd. Komets have it. Boo, headman it. All the way at the line. Good move that time as Pistelli, I think, with his back to the play, managed to clear it. Komets have it. Back up comes Perlini. Perlini on the wall, fights down deep. Porty still got it. He still got it. Working down deep. He's playing in the phone booth right now as they're all over the place. Saul took his guy, but here comes Toledo. 2 men breaking out. Down they come into the zone. Can't find the play. Save and hanging on.
Side the net.
The Komets goaltender as Nagle just put the mitt on it and says, hey, let's do this over again. 6:05. Still left period 2. 2-0 Komets, and this is Komet Hockey.
Sign up for a new Partners First Credit Union Platinum Visa card, because every time you use it, you'll be registered to win $2,500 during their wish list cash giveaway. Low interest rates, 0.9% APR on balance transfers, no limit on entries, and you can skip a payment in December when you really need it. Offer good now through December 31st. Partners First Credit Union. We make it happen.
Partners First Credit Union.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets now move up with the puck. Coming to center. It is nope, it's Severyn driving it deep in the corner.
They call it offside.
Komets have an offside on the play. Is jumping over the line. Pistelli ahead of the biscuit.
Yeah, he jumped in and just got a half a step off the blue line, and the pass was right on his stick. He had a chance to break and cut to the net, but the offside nullifies it. They'll bring it back inside the Komet zone, and the Komet defense changes up.
One thing I noticed too, Rob, is these guys get called up and then they get sent back down. And I've known in the past some guys get pretty grumpy, but these guys are happy to get back and they jump right in and contribute immediately. All right, Schwab now into the faceoff as they fight it down into the corner. They couldn't get a shot away. Cleared up, and it gets on by. Foot race on. Moving hard is Severyn. Into the corner he goes on his man. Drives him to the wall. Komets have it up top. Here they go wide at the net. Oh, they couldn't get it. Hit the goal post, and here comes Toledo back the other way. Driving hard, Elbrecht to the Fort Wayne line. Can't get around the D. Good move that time as Verdon can't cut it. Here they come back. Komets
way over there, man open.
Big right winger. In goes Severyn instead. Yep. Severyn high off the glass.
Yep. Severyn had a man way open on the far side over there. Yep. And I think it was Pistelli, and he was wide open for a split second. If he hits him with a pass, he's gone. But he held up a little bit, took it himself, and forced the offside.
So we have 5:14 left in period 2, and it is 2-0 Komets at the moment over the Toledo Walleyes. Komets with a draw again. Whipped all the way back into the corner on a good move as the defense trying to keep it out front. Moving it wide. They dig for it down the walls, trying to move it again. Still can't get it moved. They're still after it. Willette's got that one. He's still mucking away in the corner. Komets try to play it. Sedlowski's all tied up, got his stick pulled away. Here comes Toledo down to the net. They couldn't get. Nice move. Saul took his guy off the play. Up come the Komets again, moving to the Fort Wayne line, all the way in, all the way out front. It's there and scores.
Yeah, 5. Breaks down the far side, off wing, breaks in. The defenseman gave him the angle, and he cut to the net. Being on his off wing, he was able to pull it back as the goaltender came out. He tucked it around him, put it in the open side. Komets go ahead 3-0.
Coast to coaster, yes, indeed. Beautiful. Eric Faille picks up his second of the night. Nope, that's his first. We thought he got the first one, but he didn't. But we're now looking at 3-0 Komets, and that's important.
15-19 Fly. There it is. Cut it in, pulled it back on him, and
how about that? Yep. Just high enough off the ice to get over the pad.
Fort Wayne, Comet goal. His 10th of the season, scored by number 72, Eric Faille. The goal was unassisted. Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 19 seconds.
Well, you got them any way you can, and they count once they're on the board. You can't erase them.
They give it an unassisted. I thought one of the Komets deflected it up to him. The puck come out of the zone. He was able to get it, walk in, made a nice play, and tucked it in the corner.
Everybody getting in the act right now. Into the face-off, here we come. Perlini looking for the draw. Back to the Toledo blue line. Picked off there. Shots on goal, 23-13 favor the Komets here with still 4.5 to go in the second period. Komets have it back. Back up the wall. It's blocked out front, trying to make a play. Can't get it done. Mercier trying to move it around the corner. Behind the net, we're going to have somebody up front again. Good check that time as the D-man Martin roughs his guy up pretty good. They jam away, trying to move it out front. Martin's in there looking at it. He ties up his guy. Puck squirts away, and the Komets have it again.
Forward got
Here
in
they
there,
come
got it.
as
Nice
it's going to be Condon on the drive at center. In they go left side. Dumped deep that time by Lacoste, and the Komet forechecks on. In they go, broken up nicely as Meurs stepped right into the play along the wall and picked it momentarily, but here comes Toledo as it's going to be Hirschfeld, and he goes. That's blocked. Komets come back. Nice touch pass, in it goes as Embach is there.
Embach
right
just
at
didn't
the
get
net.
the stick on it.
He just couldn't get the stick on it in time. But they're doing the right thing. They're giving and going. Yeah. Here we come. Toledo is still in their own zone, trying to figure out how to get around this thing right now. But up the left wall they come. Lead pass all the way to center. Breaking in. Schwab to the line. Little guy can dangle in front of the net. Komets have it back. Here we go. Leach back up ice. Moving to center to Embach. Got it in his feet. Got tied up. Couldn't finish the play. Here they come back into the zone. Nice back check by the winger Frazee. Down they go. Puck cleared back to center. Komets on this one, and they're trying to move it. Embach,
give it to him.
In he goes. He's there.
This is a blast.
Missed the net.
Save.
Oh, boy. Close call. They've got 3 coming back. Komets are back on the play. They look. Nice save that time, Nagle. Komets, Barteau out at center. Knocked down at the line. They get it back. Pistelli to Barteau. Barteau cross rink. Soul trying to move it. Here's Big Cody. Over center. Flip to the defense. Woo, front of the net, but not following the play, Embach. Toledo coming back again. They got a break in the zone this time. They score. They score. Yep. The goal goes to Bonas.
Yeah, he got a bit of a step on the defense when he cut in. And as he cut in, the defenseman could have chopped him down, but he let him go. He pulled the puck back as Nagels came out with the stick, tried to poke check him and missed. Nice play by the goal scorer and puts it in. Toledo gets on the board.
This is Komet hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Now try to move back out of the zone. Saul with the puck. Puts his back to the play, sends it up to Condon on the wing. Condon out at center. Picked off there, and it's into the zone hard as Meurs pulled down from behind on the play.
We got a penalty coming from it.
The penalty call will be made against Toledo on the play as they pick Meurs off going to the corner, and the Komets will have a power play with 1:40. They say boarding?
Yeah, boarding they call it. So Komets will go on power play. Minute and 48 seconds. Face-off will stay inside Toledo zone, and let's put one back in the net here.
All right, 18-12 the time of that one, and going
interference
in for the
now they call it.
It's Schwinnard.
They changed it to interference.
So Schwinnard.
Interference they call it.
Interference. Here we come. Komets will have power play time. Down they come on the half wall, looking for somebody up front. They can't get it. Willett taking a look. Back out at the point, coming wide. Here's Sidlowski to Willett, half wall in front of the net. Here they come. Oh, and it rolled right on by. As this time Embach has to come back out of there. Komets get it back. Here comes Faille. Faille at the point, left side. Half wall. Sidlowski's got it. Here's Faille up front. Right wing shot saved. Kept alive again this time by Sidlowski. Here's Sid looking. Out at the point. From the point, they try to spread it out. Sid's got it again. All the way cross rink right point. Picked off there. Martin dumps it back in the corner. Komets have it off behind the goal. Taking a look. Can't find their guy.
Another penalty coming up.
Yeah.
Toledo. Yeah, delay.
Now there's a smart move. He threw the puck at a Toledo player to get a whistle while there's still time on the clock.
Well, they're going to be able to have 2-minute advantage for 55 seconds plus. So give Toledo the puck. Face-off will stay in the Toledo zone. Komets will have a 2-man advantage.
Went to 29 or 20. No,
his number hasn't come up
72.
Yet. There you go, 24. 72. Yeah, 24 just got the penalty there.
All right, so it's going to be Sims.
High sticking, they call that one.
A high stick call there at 19:05. Well, big break for the Komets if they get something going on this one. This is Komet Hockey.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the delicious sound of bacon in Applebee's revolutionary new triple bacon all-in burger. They smash and sear bacon into 100% ground beef, then put more bacon on top and smother a buttery brioche bun with smoky bacon ranch sauce. The only thing that doesn't have bacon, the fries. But the free refills more than make up for it, and they're only at Applebee's. Free refills of fries available with all-in burgers for a limited time only. Participation may vary.
Join us for late-night half-price select appetizers, Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday after 10 p.m. See restaurant for details. You are listening to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Have a 5-on-3 coming at you for a while right now. In fact, the rest of this period to start with, 1:07 of that overall. Let's see if we can punch one home here ASAP. Komets have that face-off. Here's Sidlowski moving to the point. They're in pretty tight. Here we come. Sid's there. Shot.
On the net. Good save.
Hanging on, Lurgan. He took the blast from Sidlowski that time.
Yeah, they moved it around about 4 or 5 passes, and Sidlowski finally got an opening, took the shot, but it was down low, and again, the goaltender was able to make a nice save, no rebound on the play. So get it on the ice, and you get the rebound.
What a turnaround this kid's had, from last year. Here we come again. Oh, bad pass. As Sidlowski standing in, couldn't finish it off, but here we come. Embach's going in across the zone, feeds Embach left side. Embach looking. He can't find his guy. Back out at the point. Sidlowski looking. He's got a wide open shooter. Oh, my.
And he lost control.
Pistelli tried to hold on and rolled off the end of his stick, and it was gone.
20 seconds. One more rush.
Got a rush coming here. All right, on the go. It's going to be lead pass in hard. Martin to the corner. Looks for help. Now they fill it up. Now here's Martin off to Sidlowski again. Down on the side of the net and up top. Oh, and almost given away again. Here's Sid. A shot. Hit the post. It just blew out the side. Here we go. Sid's up top again. Pistelli gives him the biscuit, but the buzzer sounds. The period's over. 3-1 Komets at the end of 2. This is Komet Hockey.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest's work line features Max high-performance gloves, PBR, Wolverine, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves. Midwest Quality Gloves prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made gloves. That's why the work line also features many styles made right here in the USA. When you need work gloves, think Midwest Quality Gloves, Chillicothe, Missouri.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
All right, we're looking at 3-1 Komets at the end of 2. They had a 1-0 lead at the end of 1. Severyn, the only goal at 16:41 on a power play. They come back as Meurs gets his 8th of the year, and he's back in the swing of things, 2-0. Faille came up unassisted with a beauty as he moved to the net, made a perfect move on the goaltender, tied him up, and slipped it home at 15-19. Then they took advantage of the D, got a little flat-footed off on the right side at 17:42. Bonus picks up the goal, the assist from Berschbach, who gave him the puck on the assist. So that's where we are right now, and the Komets will start the third period with a 5-on-3 advantage for 11 seconds. Then they'll have the rest of a power play, almost 55 seconds, to see if they can get another one in here and move the margin up, because every goal counts against this hockey club, I'll tell you.
Well, there's no doubt, and 2 goals just isn't enough against a hockey team like this, but pretty solid second period for the Komets. I thought they played pretty well that period, outskated Toledo, and Toledo looked a little slow on a lot of the plays as the Komets hustled. Their passing was very good that period, and they got some pretty good shots on goal, and resulted in 2 goals. But they need to keep plugging away. They've played 2 solid periods, but it takes 3 to win a hockey game.
Well, you know, they're tough on offense because they flood your zone in a hurry and keep you busy, and they send those forechecks in on the other end, and they're tenacious. You cannot look around. You got to be thinking about something. Toledo is, they're just being pressured everywhere on the ice.
Well, I thought the key was that Toledo really didn't put a lot of pressure on the Komets defense. It gave them a split second to make that quick short pass, and then the pass from the winger to the centerman, and they were gone out of the zone. So they got to continue to be able to make that pass, make it accurate, and clear the puck out of the zone and give it to the winger so they can bust down the ice and put the pressure on the Toledo defense.
Well, it's been 40 minutes of flat-out hockey. If they got 20 more, this is going to be something else.
They both played 3 games in 3 nights, so there's no excuse there. And you just have to play a solid third period, and 3 periods would be a heck of a hockey game for the Komets right now.
It really would, because this is such a vital game in every respect. They're 4 points up on Toledo, who's second in their division. A win here would give them a little breathing room with a week off, and then, of course, 3 games on the weekend, 1 on the road and 2 at home. And they're trying to keep this string going.
Well, exactly. And the other thing, of course, as we said, the 2 losses the Komets had on the road were in Toledo against Toledo. So we've got six more games against this hockey team, and we've got to win 1 here, get this going, and win this game and put our confidence back on against Toledo.
Yeah, you got to snap these guys so you're sure you can beat them. You don't have to go in with any doubts.
Yep, that's exactly right.
So we're looking at 3-1 Komets at the end of 2 complete periods of play. We still have 20 to go as the Komets lead the Walleyes by that margin, and we still have power play coming in to start the third period, which, if we can cash on, would be a pretty nice thing to see, wouldn't it? All right, we're going to have Blake Sebring coming along in just a moment. Stay where you are. Komet Care is going to be our subject. This is Komet Hockey.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Jeep Cherokee with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy, starting at $22,900 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Chrysler 200 with its striking design and powerful standard engine. This is a new crowd favorite with great value. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 701 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meurs, or online all the time at O'Daniel. DanielAuto.com.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Here's some good policy from your local agent and auto owner's insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
This is Kaylee Schrott, catching a quick workout at Speece Fitness. When I'm not on the ice, this is where you'll find me and the rest of your Fort Wayne Komets. As members, players enjoy a wide variety of fitness equipment as well as full access to the many programs and services offered at Speece. Free group fitness and aquatic classes, large locker rooms with towel service, nutrition services, social activities, personal training and sports performance, an indoor track, aquatic center, and much more. And there's so much equipment at Speece Fitness, you seldom have to wait for your workout. Conveniently located off I-69 and Lima Road. Join the Komets and join the Speece family today.
Looking for a full-service and elegant reception hall for any occasion? Then check out Classic Cafe's Catering and Event Center on Hillegas Road. Their totally remodeled, redecorated facility, beautiful and easily will accommodate up to 450 guests. They have 5 acres of land, perfectly suited for company picnics, car shows, or other outdoor events. Classic Cafe has been providing professional catering services in the Fort Wayne area for over 20 years, and they've earned a reputation for flexible service, great home-cooked foods, and all at very reasonable rates. They'll do it all, breakfast, lunches, and dinners, whether it be at their new catering facility or at your home, school, church, or business. So take it from me, Bob Chase, someone who's been enjoying the home-cooked food for years. If you're looking for a catered reception hall for your next event, give Classic Cafe a call at 458-2982 or check out the website at ClassicCafeInc.com. The Komets' choice for professional catering service.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
That's right. Here we are. Where the heck's my Tim Horton coffee man? He owes me a cup of coffee. Let's get it up here, guy.
Hey, Alec, you need any more caffeine or excitement.
Oh, yeah. I'm at my age. I run out too fast. That's my problem. So we'll see if we get it. I want, let's see.
Any more, you'd be contagious.
1 cream and 2 sugars. But it's been a heck of a game, and we were just talking about the tempo on this game has been as good as any I've seen them skate all year long.
Yeah, these are 2 really, really fast teams.
They take care of business.
And the Komets are slightly bigger, which gives them an advantage that way. But, boy, you have to be so disciplined against Toledo because they will take off on anything. And they will stretch the ice, and you got to be careful.
Yeah, if they were bank robbers, they'd do a bank a day. You know, you've got to watch them. They're just look what they did with the 1 goal they got. It took 1 small defensive mistake on our part, and bingo, bonus was in, and it was 3-1.
And Luciani hasn't done anything yet, and he's the guy who's killed the Komets.
I know, that's the tough one right there.
I'm really happy to see them scratch Kyle Rogers because over the last 2 years, he's been a killer dog, no doubt about it.
So we're looking pretty good right here and now, and everybody is really contributing to this whole thing. And as usual, steady Eddie, Pat Nagle is just unflappable down there. He's made the one. They scored the 1 goal, and he gave it the old college try. But they're pretty good goal scorers. You got to give them credit as well.
They're a good team. I mean, it's fun to watch these 2 teams play.
Komet Care. We're back at it. It's holiday time one more time. time. Blake, refresh the Wovo Land folks on what Comet Care Packages are.
Okay, Comet's Care Package is this will be the 8th year for it. We ask fans to bring donations for things we can send servicemen and women serving overseas. We work with Hoosiers Helping Heroes, and they ship it off. They'll start shipping it off the first, second weekend in January. And Comet's Care Package is so important because we end up stocking them for 3 or 4 months. And if we weren't able to do this, they would not have anything to ship to the troops. And that's 50 packages a month that they ship overseas to the people who are on the front line.
So where are we going to bring this stuff and when?
You can bring it 2 places. You can bring it before next Saturday and Sunday's home games, or you can take it to the Federal Express Shipping Center on Independence Drive during business hours.
Okay. And that's the only time we're collecting it.
That's it. That's it. We are anything you would send a college student, essentially.
As long as it's not perishable.
Right. As long as it's not, something that can spoil or liquid. Yeah. Right. Can't send chocolate to the desert. That doesn't work. But you can send hot chocolate packets.
Yes. Yes.
They have plenty of water. They just want something that tastes. Drink sleeves. Individual drink sleeves, not a pitcher. You can't. Yeah. That doesn't work for them. Comic books, magazines, books, DVDs, CDs, anything, MP3s, calling cards, any kind of canned foods, snacks. Anything that they can maybe heat up.
And probably preferably more the middle to small size for single serving rather than having something with with 16 to 24 ounces in it because you can't use it all.
Well, we'll ship it. I mean, they'll share it. I mean, it's amazing. Maybe one person in the group gets this package and it's gone in a half hour.
Yeah.
And we send them, like over the holidays, we'll send them 2 a month. They'll send them 2 for Christmas, and we do a special thing for like Halloween, and we'll do Valentine's Day, and we'll do when winter is going over there, we'll send them a winter care package with hand warmers and things like that, coffee cups, anything you can think of, we'll ship it. We'll find a way, and it's all taken care of from here. The folks from Hoosiers Helping Heroes will be here next Saturday and Sunday, as will some of the people who have served overseas in recent years. You just have no idea what a care package can mean to those folks over there.
Yeah,
underwear, socks, gloves.
Especially you're looking at undergarments and stuff. They get the original issue, but then they have to start buying it.
Right. They have to pay for their own, which is really how this whole program started.
Don't send silk.
No, don't send silk. Was that there was a letter from a soldier in our church newsletter thanking the ladies of the church for sending things like underwear and deodorant and socks and toothpaste and that kind of thing. And I'm like, why did we have to send them, underwear, socks, and toothpaste and stuff? And it really shocked me that our soldiers, who we are asking them to risk their lives for us, are responsible for purchasing all of their own types of things like that. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And I understand. I mean, I've talked to enough soldiers. They just think it's part of the deal. It's not a huge factor.
That's right. Yeah. No doubt about it.
But the fact that, they have to do that is like, we ought to be able to help them out.
We certainly can. And, when I look at the experience I had last weekend with the generosity in Hoosierland, we had our Wovo penny pitch auction going. And in 48 hours, we raised $135,000. And, I mean, this couldn't happen in a lot of places.
No.
And, of course, this is more important in many respects than that, because these are the people who will put their life on the line to make sure we don't have to put ours on the line.
And I'm always amazed at how much we get. It's the first year we stocked Hoosiers Helping Heroes for a month. Well, now we're up to 4 months with everything we've gotten. And usually the first night is slower than the second night, and everybody gets reminded the first night.
Yep.
And then it's amazing.
This is so important, and the cost to individuals is so little. You probably have enough in your pantry or in your cupboard right now. If you bring it along next weekend, it would more than suffice And if you all bring it, goodness, look what that's going to mean.
One thing that's been fun the last couple of years, we've asked students to send in letters and things.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, my gosh, these are hilarious, Bob. They are just so cute. And we're going to run excerpts of those in the New Sentinel on Tuesday. But, I mean, you know, I like your tanks. Your video games are fun, you know, but I bet training isn't like your video games and stuff. I mean, these kids are just so precious with this stuff. It's just so cute.
Well, it's an educational process as well for these kids because, you know, at this point in time, all they know is whatever video games show you on what it takes to be whatever you're going to be, which is very, very unreal from the day-to-day workings of being a professional soldier. And I think the important thing about all these people are volunteers. There is no draft. These people are there of their own volition. And quite frankly, if you took a chance to investigate what it's all about, it's a pretty darn good career. You're also taken care of when you're done with that career in terms of education. These guys go out there and they didn't beg. They just walked in and said, I want to represent my country. I want to give back something to my country.
Well, and
they're doing it.
And part of the thing that's neat is you assume we're pulling out of the Middle East more and more, and there are fewer people there.
That's this week.
Yeah, but there's still people there that we are want to support to the end.
Big time.
And even if everybody's gone from there, we'll still find uses for everything. I mean, veterans' homes.
Yeah. Well, look at the soldiers we have all around the world, everywhere that are still needing service of that kind.
Yeah.
Well, Blake, we'll keep banging away at this thing, see if we can't fill it up, eh?
It's fun. It's a very humbling experience.
All right, Blake Severyn coming along to give us that story. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Komet Hockey.
Hey, it's me, your checking account. Listen, there was some suspicious activity like a week ago. I meant to tell you earlier, but I forgot. Sorry.
We were curious. Wouldn't you rather have a checking account that puts you in the know faster and helps stop account fraud faster? Open a Fifth Third checking account with instant alerts at 53.com/alerts and get transaction notifications right to your phone. Fifth Third Bank. Curious Bank. Member FDIC. $50 minimum deposit to open a checking account. Mobile data and text message charges may apply. Contact provider for details subject to internet banking terms and conditions.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the deals you've been looking for on all the new 2015 models. Starting at $16,900, the all-new 2015 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, two-time Truck of the Year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial ProMaster vans for all your work needs. And Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country, 7-passenger seating, dual TVs, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. Come see the complete lineup of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online all the time at O'DanielAuto.com.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
All right, we get this third period underway, and Embach quit. I think he thought he had an offside.
Yep.
And he could have had the puck, but didn't, and now they dump it back in the Fort Wayne corner.
Yeah, 5-on-4 right now.
Here we come. One more time. Good lead pass into the zone hard. At the net, the shot, the save. Rebound came back to Faille. He's checked off the play. Down the wall comes Sidlowski. Sid's got it. Turns behind the net. Embach tried to jam it up top. Couldn't find a passing lane. 25 seconds still left. Into the zone they go. Going hard to make the move down the zone. Lampy. He's nailed on the play. Down they come, fighting for the loose puck, trying to move it back out of the zone. It's back in the Komet corner. It'll be chased down by the Fort Wayne D.
10 seconds power play, Komet.
Here we come, and they got to move it in a hurry. Let's go, as it's Martin with an outlet pass on the wing. Come on, you got to get to it.
All even.
Here we come into the zone. They're looking around. can't find their play. Shot. Rebound out front. As back into the corner that time was Severyn. He tried to get it. It bounced over his stick. And here we come, full strength. Toledo working their way. A shot on goal from center ice by Saul.
That's got to be a whistle.
Nope. Good hit that time as Willett knocked his guy off the play. Here they come at center ice. Komets are back in again. Down they come along the wall. A drive. Severyn. Sneaky one out front. Going after it now. It is Willett. Willett knocked down deep in the corner by Elbrecht. It lays loose in the hole, and here comes Toledo. 2 men down. Going to the Komet line. Across the zone. Dropping to the point. Hit drive. Hanging on. Nagle.
Yep, no play there. Right there. Nagles makes a save. No rebound on it. He's got Saul standing right there to look over everybody, and no forechecking by Toledo. Whistle killed right there.
3-1. Komets hold the lead. Third period underway, and this is Komet hockey.
Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Spies Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
This is Komet Hockey.
Toledo back on the attack. Hirschfeld going into the zone, rubbed off the play momentarily. They fight for it down. Giving it away.
Give it away there.
There we come. This one, nice save that time as Nagle in the right spot at the right time. Went up onto the mesh, though, and the whistle blows, and the faceoff will stay in the Fort Wayne zone with 17:34 left in the match, and the Komets leading it 3-1.
Yeah, the winger did not look that time, just banked it off the boards. Toledo defense stood up, knocked it down, and let the shot go pretty good. Right to the net. Nagles may have got a piece of it and deflected it wide.
Face-off to Nagle's left, ready to go at it one more time. It will be Hirschfeld in the face-off circle now, going up, this time against Frazee. Frazee ties it up, couldn't hold it. Here they come from the point, can't get the shot away.
On the net again.
The net, pulled aside, picked back up, and that was
penalty coming again.
Frazee is down. Frazee gets pulled down on the play. So the Komets are going to have a little advantage coming here. They've got to take advantage of it, though, pretty soon. 17:27 left in this third period. They lead by a couple. This is Komet hockey.
Yeah, going to be hooking.
It's the Silverado year-end event. Time to get the Chevy Silverado on your list. With the best offer of the year on the most awarded pickup of 2014. There's no better time than now. But hurry in. The last of the 2014s are going fast. Now during the year-end event, and only at your Chevy dealer. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
All right, Komets try to control it down in the zone. Mbach's got his guy tied up. They bump away. Up it comes, and they clear it the length of the rink. Cruising back for this one will be the D-man Martin, who's the trigger man on the power play rush. Over center, Faille going in right. Nice drop pass. Oh, and trying to make a little fancy deal of wet. Oh, look out. Point man in the wrong place. Couldn't hold it. Back in the corner.
Layoff side.
And they got to come out of the zone right now.
Yeah, you got to go in and get him and kill the play. Otherwise, you're going to waste the clock on you.
That's right. Here they come. Back up ice now, trying to make the move. Sliding it around Elbrecht to his D-man right side. Cuts into the Fort Wayne corner. Now back up we come as it will be the D-man Barteau up on the wall left over center. Come on. These guys are having lots of problems. They've got automatic. They're trying to break it open.
Yeah. It's like the power play. They relax and they think they could just nonchalantly go up the ice and make the passes and everything's going to happen. They got to bear down and really go at it. And when you have a power play like that, you become very vulnerable to a shorthanded goal. Oh. And if Toledo jumps on them, they're going to be in trouble. So they got to be aware of this power play and work at it.
All right, here we come back in the zone again. Another bad pass down the wall, but it came into the Fort Wayne. Now look out. Here we come the other way, but Nagle is there, and he puts it right back up the wall, and the Komets are on a rush. They've got 4 men into the zone. Down deep we come. Around goes Faille. Rolled off the puck deep in the corner. Meurs is there, though. Comes up with it anyway. Can't finish it off, and they clear it again.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy. Just get it and dump it. 20 seconds left on the power play, and I don't know that we've had a shot on goal. But we can't do it from behind our own net, guys. Let's get it going here. Let's get it going. All right, moving back up again is going to be Martin. Coming to center, turned into the zone, going hard. Condon on the play. He's got it. Look for a point man. There's no point man. They're making a change on the play.
All even, 5-on-5 again.
Here they come down the wall, up on the right side. Hirschfeld trying to move it to center, which they do. Komets back hard. Nagle hanging on.
A little spray in the face and a little pushing and shoving by the Komet defense on that.
Yeah, that's what we had, and Lacoste took exception to that one because he just deliberately went in and put a skate full of snow right in Nagle's face.
It was. Mercer. So anyways, cooler heads, and they a little pushing and shoving, and referee steps in between them, and face-off will be in the Komet zone after they change lines.
3-1, Komets hold the lead. Third period with 15-17 to go. This is Komet hockey.
College living should be as exciting as college itself. Your home shouldn't be just a space to cram for exams while eating day-old pizza. Why settle when you can have off-campus, resort-style amenities where you can study, eat, socialize, and relax in style? Think The Grove. Think fully loaded college living. The Grove is currently leasing with rates starting as low as $440 a month. All apartments are fully furnished, utilities included. Choose your next home today at www.gogrove.com or call 486-5202. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
There they go.
Hey, they come back with another goal, and that one is scored by Walters.
Yeah, we give the puck away in the Toledo zone. They break out. They force a 2-on-1 on one defenseman. A little give and go, and before you know it, they're on the doorstep, flipping it up over Nagle's, and they've cut the margin to 3-2.
Well. We better get serious about this one in a hurry right now, I'll tell you. Walters gets the goal. It came at 5:21 of the period, and the Komets change them up. Yeah. You know, it's funny that you had just talked about that, getting a little relaxed, a little lazy because you got an advantage.
Yeah, they had the power play. They had to make use of it.
Number 25, Dane Walters. Assisting on the goal, number 10, Shane Burschbach, and number 11, Anthony.
Okay, Burschbach and Luciani get the assist. And, of course, the guy you got to watch out for is Luciani. This guy is just really... Here we go again, into the zone. This time it's deep into the corner. Pistelli knocked his guy out, but he couldn't hold the biscuit. Here's Toledo, reinvigorated, coming to the Fort Wayne line. They had a winger going across left wall.
Offside, they got him.
As they got him just by a tick. But he nevertheless was offside with 14:11 left in this match. It's down to a one-goal margin. Komets 3-2 over Toledo.
Face-off going back outside the Komet zone. Lines stay the same as they get ready to go at it right here.
All right, back
14:11 to go.
Frazee into the face-off. He draws with Schwab. And back it comes into the Fort Wayne corner. Let's go. Where are we going to go with this one? Bumped off the puck one more time. Out to center. Drop pass is good over the zone. Frazee dumps it into the corner. After it goes Sidlowski. Sid in hard. Runs his man off the puck. Back up the wall. They've got a pass out the left wing. Here comes Schwab to the Komet line. Front of the net. Broken up. Komets have it again, and they're back on the attack. Here they go into the zone. It's a drive. Knocked down in front of the net. Severyn got the shot, but he hit the D-man who was doing the back check. Here they come. Up top, and another one in front of the net. Turn back up ice. And
wiped out there.
Boy, I'm telling you, wiped out and then some. But they're looking at him right now to see what it's going to be. That was Lampy, and you got to watch this Lampy. He's something else. He's a tough
22.
Look at this. Here's the drive. Oh, my. As it's Perlini who got it. Couldn't finish it off. Komets drive it deep, far behind the net. Condon wide. Knocks his man off the play. Comes up with the puck. Perlini trying to get a piece of it. Couldn't do it either. Here's Toledo, though. Back the other way. Here they come into the zone.
Score.
As that one, Firk gets the goal, his second of the night.
Yeah, they come right down the center of the ice. They've got two defensemen back. Look any problem. Use the defense as a bit of a screen, a hard wrist shot. And again, Nagle's got a piece of it and trickled out of his glove, trickled into the net. And Toledo ties it up, 3-3.
This is Komet Hockey.
The
Fort Wayne Holiday Inn, next to the Memorial Coliseum, is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Komet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill, or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word: go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being. And take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
The net from that close, yeah. All right, Bartow had a shot at it, 15 feet out front, empty net, high slot, and he missed everything. All he got was the end of the rink. Now back we come, moving in deep, trying to get was Frazee, but he couldn't hold the pass, and Toledo's back at it again. Here they go, sliding off right wall, drive off the side of the net, picked back up by Berschbach. Berschbach trying to see it out left point. Here they go again, look out.
And again, Nagle has to make the save. The quick shot from the point with a couple of men in front. Nagels was able to see it, kill the play with no rebound. That's a good save right there.
It really was. 11:53 still left in this match, and when they get in a position to shoot, they shoot.
Oh, yeah, and they shoot very quickly, and they head for the net with the other wingers.
All right, we're 3-3 right now. Got a brand-new hockey game. Into the face-off again is Frazee looking for the draw. They scrum for it out at the point. Look out. Knocked down front of the net, but here's Frazee coming back up ice. Mbach's there, puts it around the defense. Going deep is Pistelli. Pistelli's got it back. He's tied up. Mbach trying to get him. Out at the point, held in nicely. Komets, they have some room. It's off behind the net. Picked up Pistelli. Pistelli behind the net. Mbach. Mbach caught from behind. Pistelli goes in, fights hard. Mbach with the puck. They couldn't hold it. Slides out left wall. Verdon on his way. All the way right side, around behind the net. Leach won't let his guy pass. There's a man came up the slot, couldn't finish him though. Here they come again. Komets break it up, move to center ice, and they're looking again. Toledo on the attack, right side. Verdon.
Stay up on him.
He goes. Look out!
Off
right out front again.
That was off the post.
Oh my, close call. They're all over the Komet D right now. They're slowing them down. Here we come back up the wall. Mbach on his way. He's looking over center. Slides it in. They go deep, get their line change. New line out for Fort Wayne. Toledo working their way back up the left wing at center. Broken up by Fort Wayne. Driven into the zone. And boy, that time a suicide shot. Luciani took a big run at Lacoste, and he sidestepped him and pretty near killed Lacoste. Or I should, Luciani. Here they come again. And right in front of the net and get a big shot again.
It's a pushing and shoving in front.
Yeah.
28.
See who he's working with out there.
And Bonus.
Yeah, he and Lacoste were growling at each other pretty well. So Toledo has really upped the ante. They're up to 24 shots. That's 9 they've had so far in this period. This is Komet Hockey.
Trust the doctors at IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets Trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
WOWO AM and FM, Fort Wayne.
And now back to Komet Hockey with Bob Chase.
Here's Toledo back in his own right side. Guy up the slot again, trying to get a shot. Backhander around behind the net. They pick up their own puck down in the corner. Lacoste gets a good hit on his guy. Look out up the wall. Here they come, taken away, and they're skating right back at it again and squeezing.
Another shot.
This one is Nagle.
Yeah, shot back to the man, back to the point of the defense, and moved around a little bit. Fortunately, everybody picked somebody up. The shot from the point. Nagle saw it, made the save, no rebound on it.
Put the squeeze on her. We're looking at 3-3. We have a half a period to go in anybody's game, and this is Komet Hockey.
Introducing the new Subway Simple 6 menu. 6 of our best 6-inch subs now in made just for you meals. For just $6 every day.
I got it made fresh at Subway.
Take your pick from 6 of our best subs, like the Italian BMT, tender turkey breast, sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and more. With a 21-ounce drink and a bag of chips, the new Simple 6 menu is value made simple every day. Yeah, you so got it made.
Subway.
Prices and participation may vary. Additional charges for extras plus tax. See stores for menu selections. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
You are listening to Comet Hockey with Bob Chase, Radio Ringside.
Ready to get back to the action here as we still have some time left to get this figured out. We're a brand new hockey game at 3-3. The Komets in Toledo here in the third period. 6,811 is the crew that's in here watching it all right now. And the faceoff will stay in the Fort Wayne zone to the right of Komet goaltender Pat Nagle. All right, back we come to the draw. Faille facing off against Schwab. And out at the point, they get it. Look out, squirts wide of the net, and they couldn't clear it again. Look out, got a man in the slot, around behind the net. This time it's going to be Walleye. Walleye pops it up the near wall to nobody. Here they come, another shot, knocked down.
Blocked.
And out at center, here they come again. And that time it's Sidlowski who tries to get a blind pass. It didn't work. And they come on the wall. Fancy move by Barnes down in the corner. They try to pick him off the play, but out at the point. Nice
on the net, Nagle's again.
On again.
Komet defense playing well from a standpoint of that when the puck does go back to the point, they've got a hold of somebody and they're pushing them away from the net. It leaves a clear view for Nagles to see, and he makes the save. No rebound on the play, and that helps the defense.
All right, face-off stays to the right of Nagle in the Fort Wayne zone. They got to figure how to get out of there one of these days pretty soon. Ready, set, one more time. It's going to be Faille in the face-off, trying for the draw as Bartow wheels it back around, but it came all the way to the point right side, now down the left wall. Attaboy, make them work for it. They kick it around, trying to move it out. Toledo first to the puck again as they're really jumping on the biscuit. This time, Komets have it back, and they throw it away again out to the point right side. Here they come.
Not
back on the corner left. Komets with it now. Out at center. Good lead pass. Cross rink into the zone comes Saul. Saul going deep on the play. Nails his guy hard. They crunch it, but out at the point, can they get there? Nope. But Mbach's got it nevertheless. Feeds to his defender. Bartow back to Mbach. Mbach coming up the middle. Nice pass left wing into Mbach. He's going wide.
A shot.
Whoa, what a shot.
Missing that.
Just wide again. Komets, though, recovered at their own blue line. Here's Lacoste. Lacoste goes cross rink, trying to move it back out of the zone. In we come. Moving is Pistelli. Pistelli drops it up. There it is.
Again.
Shot, save, rebound out front. Komets have it again. Missed the net on a shot. That time Lacoste. Round they come, back up the wall. Lacoste tries to hold it in, which he does. He's got it again. Now he's got to move back to his own line. Cross rink pass as breaking into the zone. Hard comes Martin. Drops it deep in the corner. Komets go in hard. It's Perlini now trying to move it deep. He's got it, can't hold it. They jam for it down deep again. Banging away. Chouinard can't get to it, and the Komets still scrum. Trying to move it is Meurs, and Meurs kicked it loose on the play, but right to a Toledo stick. It's Lampy. Kept in Komets again. Meurs shot, score!
There we go.
We got a rebound.
Yeah. Meurs was the one that let the shot go. The goaltender made the save. It came back out a little bit. Someone jumped in quickly.
Perlini who gets the goal.
Smashed it between his legs. Komets go ahead 4-3. Good goal.
Big one. Had to have it, and they got it. And that one came at, let's see, 11:19. Or 12:19. And we're back in the lead. Perlini with a big, big goal on a rebound.
Komet goal is third of the season, scored by number 7, Brett Perlini. Assisting on the goal, his third point of the night, number 23, Garrett Meurs. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 19 seconds.
Wide, one assist. Meurs picks it up, his third assist, or his third point of the night. He has a goal and a couple assists, so he's relishing the night.
Yeah, a little better forechecking on the play. Got the Komets in quickly, forced the defense to cough it up. Meurs got the good shot with a bit of a deflection on it. Rebound came out. Perlini, he jumped all over it. His third of the season.
All right, here we come. Frazee ready into the face-off against Schwab, off to the right of the goaltender, Lurd. 4-3 Komets. They've got it again, a shot, and it's just wide of the net. Came out behind the goal, going hard on the play, chasing it on down is Pistelli. Back it comes this time. Daniels gets away from the first check. Look out, feeding cross short passes. Crazy coming up at center. Turned into the zone nicely that time as Mbach tries to dump it deep, which he does. Back around the near wall. Mbach's got it back. Up and there's a lot of traffic as Pistelli's all tied up that time by Schwab. Here comes Toledo, but Mbach with a nice return grabs it away again. Hard forecheck by Faille. Faille chased off, but with the puck and moving out is Claire. All the way across to the left side. Schwab breaks to center, dumps it back Fort Wayne zone. Komets have it. Cody Soul back up the wall. Take a look into the zone. They come again. All the way in, wide of the net as they fire the shot deep. Pick back up. Komets on the corner. Willett now has it. Can't finish the play. Trying to dump it at the point. Kept in all the way left point. Here's Saul, half wall. Can't play. Looks around behind the net. They're trying to get a jam. Can't get that one. Up top. Whoa!
That shot was on. Nice save.
Sure was. Just on a bad angle. Here they come the other way. Firing down into the corner. Saul going deep. Nails his guy on the wall. Too many in a bunch. Here they come. Saul pokes it out to center. They just flip it loose at center ice. Sedlowski on the forecheck. Almost steals that one. Back it goes Fort Wayne zone. And it's Nagle giving it off to Cody Saul. Komets get a line change out. Saul behind the net waiting for it. They run it around the wall and nicely at the point hanging on to that one. Hirschfeld can't play behind the net. Here's Saul again. And another bouncing puck they couldn't hold as Severyn after it. Saul's doing it again. Severin's got this one and back in the corner to Saul. They can't get it out of there.
Going up the board.
Here they come. Now moving is Meurs. Meurs coming wide. Drives it over.
Break it in the corner.
That shot saved. Wow. Jumping hard on the play. That's
another shot on goal.
And out they come. Komets have to chase it down in their own zone. Going hard back into the corner. Icing is the call. Is off for the touches, Martin. We're looking at 4-3 Komets. 5:26 to go. Period number 3 over the Toledo Walleyes. And this is Komet hockey.
Sweating through another barn burner at your team's bar?
Sure am.
Wish you had some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in meeting new people. Epic fist bumps, epic forearm bumps, epic or chest bumps, touchdown dancing, break dancing, line dancing, dancing like nobody's watching, awesome refreshment for the win, and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain cold refreshment. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
I love my coffee. And sure, I can get it anywhere, but I don't want that coffee. I want great tasting coffee. So I go to the guys who care about coffee as much as I do. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Coffee experts who source and roast their own beans and serve it the way I like it. And now, they have a great new dark roast blend. It has a rich, full flavor with a smooth finish. Just one more thing to love. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting food, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants.
This is Komet Hockey.
Up and score. Toledo tie it up.
Well, Toledo's got it tied up again at 15-19. Firk gets another goal. And we're back at 4-4 as the Komets lose their zone completely. Threw it away about 3 times, just trying to blast it out. And that just does not work. And that's all there is to it.
Yeah, and again, Toledo, they're pinching their defenseman in. So when that puck comes around to the winger, you got 2 men on him, and they just weren't able to get control of the puck on the boards to make the pass in the center. They kept going back into the corner, back into the corner. Finally, they broke a man loose, and he got in. Firk puts it away.
Toledo goal,
they tie it up.
Second of the game, 8th of the season, scored by number 19, Martin Firk. Assisting on the goal, number 10, Shane Birschbach, and number 23, Alden Hirschfeld.
All right, Komets put a little forecheck on here now, trying to make it work. Barnes breaks out towards center. They break that one up, and the Komets are back in again. Here they go off the left wall. Here's the drive. Kicked out of there by Lurg. Pick back up Toledo. Back up the wall. Broken up nicely. Trying to wheel it out at the point. Back it comes one more time. Faille's got it. Nice little dump behind the net to Willett. Faille after it again. He's still after it. Can't make the play. A little too short to make the pickup. And here we come. Toledo started in, and the Komets trip on the play, trying to move it around. As look out front again. Shot through. Scramble. Nagle with a big save. Here come the Komets the other way. Sidlowski goes by one. Comes to center. And Sid nails somebody over there. Whoever it was did a pretty good job on him. Here's Barteau behind the net. Saul with the puck, trying to move his way back out to center. Good lead pass. Into the zone they come as Meurs turns it back in the corner. Perlini behind the net. Perlini trying to center it. Can't get it done. Komets still have it, though. Here they come. Trying to move it is Severyn. Now Severyn scrambling down in the corner with Waller behind the net. They're after it, but Toledo coming loose with 3:15 left in this match. They get a 1-2 down the door. Bonus coming up with it. Can't play, but it is still Toledo. Broken up Komets, and here they come again. Komets are going to have help into the zone. Here's Severyn. His shot deflects as the D-man Elbrecht ties him up.
Severyn, a little pushing and shoving over there with the defenseman.
He and Elbrecht are yakking at it.
Nothing going to happen from it as the shot got deflected up. The faceoff will stay in the Toledo zone.
We're right now 4-4 with 2.5 to go, and this is Komet hockey.
Sound off with the Komets all season long, Mondays at 7:30 on 21 Alive, as Tommy Schegler and guest Komets take you inside the program, answering your questions live from the Sport 1 Parkview Ice House. Then Thursdays at 7:30, your phone calls, tweets, and emails are answered on your favorite college and pro teams in Parkview Sports Medicine Sound Off. And in the granddaddy of them all, The Score, plus more of The Score and 18 Komets road games on MyTV Fort Wayne, and you have the most local sports coverage hands down. And it's all from 21 Alive.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets now into the zone. At the net, the shot just wide. Picked back up, dumped around the wall, far side. Up the wing it comes, recovered by Ferk. Ferk now had to send it deep to his D-man on the forecheck, but up they come. Toledo out of their zone, down the left wall to the Fort Wayne corner. Round they go. Drive high as the Komets get it up the wall. They had to reach for it, couldn't play it. Picked back up. Ferk's got it again. Up they come at center. Komets, it's Pistelli. Into the zone they come, going hard. Daniels all the way behind the net. He stops. He looks. He's still got it. Trying to jam it loose. Now here's Faille. Oh, up the middle, and nobody was there. Had there been anybody up in the high slot, they'd have hammered that one.
Back into the Komet zone.
All right, here we come. Komets work their way back out. Round behind the net one more time. Here's Leach. Leach he's got to move it. He's thinking, got to move. Here we come. Keep it coming. Up ice and at center, moving it on the wing, left side. Good play. And it's Walleye going all the way right. His shot just wide of the corner. Kept in by Saul behind the net. And they try to move it at the point, but it was just deflected enough. Saul's got it back. He dumps it right back inside the Toledo zone. And moving in, Sidlowski on the forecheck, around the wall. Back comes Lampy out the wall. They break that one up. Sid's trying to keep it in the zone. Couldn't do it. They spin it around and out the left defense, dumping it to the Komet line. Schwinnard ups behind the net. Saul's got it. Oh, here he comes, and he tried to make a deflection as Severyn was deep on the play. It's picked up. Clare on his way, moves back. Fort Wayne zone. Komets intercept into the zone. Here we come again, as it is Severyn down in the corner. Couldn't finish the play. Toledo back the other way, 3-on-2. Into the zone. They come. Look out. Hanging on. They get a rebound. Where's it going to go? Komets try to clear the rebound. Can't do it. Now out they come on the zone. All the way to the point right side. This is no place to let them shoot, I'll tell you. Now the Komets have it back. Taking a look. Out at center, Meurs dumps it wide with 30 seconds. Toledo coming back into the zone. Moving it is Clare. Clare down on the zone wide. Off becomes Saul. Saul came around on to Embach. Embach had to stop. Moves it out to center, though. Here's Meurs. Meurs going in, unable to reach it. Going down deep into the corner for it was Frazee. They dump it back. Fort Wayne zone. Nicely played by the D-man. Komets Martin coming back out. Hurry, you're going to get your pocket picked out the center into the zone with 4 seconds left. They get the shot. It's blocked. Back it comes to center ice. Komets have to cover. Time's out. And we are 4-4 in regulation. 37-29 shots on goal. And Toledo fought back from right on the deck and came back to tie in regulation, and that's why they're who they are. They're a heck of a hockey club. You cannot chase them away.
Yeah, they outshoot us 14-12 in that period, pretty evenly going. But again, the first 10 minutes of the period, Toledo looked like they wanted a little harder than us and came after us hard, got the goals to tie it up, and then it's been a pretty good last 5 minutes so far. So we go into overtime.
We're going to go 4-on-4 for 5 or less, and we'll see what happens there. This is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Well, we're down to those bitter 4-apiece jobs, and with that extra room on the ice, the guy that can dangle's got a big advantage.
Well, exactly, and you've got to play tight hockey, but again, you want to get that goal. And with 4-on-4, the idea is to play it offensively and open it up a little bit, and we'll see who gets the first chance. Could be the only chance.
All right, here we come. It'll be Martin, the D. Komets with it now. Martin's got the puck. Where's he going to go? Spins away. He's going to be chased hard. Round the far side. Komets looking for room. Came up on the wall right side. Nice on the trailer. Martin, good lead pass into the zone. They're having trouble. Now it's going to be Pistelli. Attaboy. You got to pass it if you're going to pass it. Now they get a little daylight. Nicely left side. Martin on his way. Cuts into the zone. He looks. Sends it deep into the corner. Going hard as Pistelli. He's there first. Comes up with the puck at the point. Here's Martin. Martin takes a look at the net. It's blocked on the play. They keep it alive. And they had a slow whistle and had to recycle it. Now they've got it back, but it's recovered by Toledo's Hirschfield at his own zone deep. They're looking. We have 4 to go still in this sudden death overtime. They're looking, trying to get a man to break. They get their wingers to break, but it didn't work out that well. Komets break that one up. Cross rink and another bad pass. Sidlowski recovers it, though, sends it back through to Leach, back into the defense. Came loose to Daniels. In they comes. Here's Sid going in hard. Mbach's there in front of the net. Almost had it there.
Try to give and go. Well,
here they come all the way back up ice as it is Sidlowski.
Oh, Mbach all by himself.
Oh, and missing at Mbach at the goal mouth. Here they come again. Down deep in the corner. Nice forecheck. Sidlowski right around. They coming up with the puck is Walters on his way out. Komets have had 3 beautiful chances, have not been able to cash. Here they come into the zone, trying to find a guy at the net. Komets break that one up. Oh, lead pass. Here we come, going hard into the zone. It's
Walking in.
Faille with a shot, and a big save that time from Lurg. Wow.
Yeah, they ended up with a 2-on-none breakaway, and I thought he could have passed the puck over, got the goalie moving a little bit, and they could have gone back and forth. They had time, but he decided to go all the way. Fly walked right in on the breakaway. There's the man wide open. He could have gave it to him. He didn't. Goaltender makes a big save on it between the legs.
Daniels gets hammered. He's back on the Fort Wayne bench, but he looks like he's okay, and they change him up again.
Komets with 3 great scoring chances, haven't been able to put it away.
Faille coming to the face-off, gets that. Behind the net, Elbrecht is hit hard. Comes front of the net again. Now looking, can they make the play? And trying to move the puck.
Up.
Taken wide on the play, but here comes Toledo. Back up, broken up, Komets again. Wide left side, a drive, and just a piece of it. Lurg just got a stick on it. Here's Faille, down the wall. Feed 2 guys to the puck, but it squirts loose. Turden on his way at center. Lead pass into the Fort Wayne zone. Can't get by the forecheck, and look out. They've got the pieces, I'm telling you. As Bartow couldn't find the handle on that one at all. Here they come. Little short pass behind the net. Here we come back up ice. Bartow's got room. He's moving it all the way to center, and he goes all the way right side. He's in front of the net. Can't play. Pistelli can't make it. Oh, they're looking. Oh, my. What a time to make the switch. The point man decides he's going off the ice. Look out. Came cross rink with the puck now is Birchbach. Birchbach can't play. Out at the point trying to get a shot. Came wide right side. Lampy coming in front of the net. They break that one up. And look out. No play again. Komets have this one. And off behind the net this time it is Martin trying to make the play. Up front, Komets have it and spinning away Pistelli. All right, now Now they have some room with 2 minutes left. Pistilli slowly coming out of his zone. Leaves for the defense, and the defense work their way back up ice. Here they come into the zone, going hard, as it's going to be Lacasse. He got a shot away right in front, hanging on Lurg.
Yeah, he kept walking in. The defense backed up. They thought he was going to pass off. Before he knew it, he was 10 feet out. Let the shot go. Goaltender made the save. Minute 46 left.
Hey, and I mean...
it's been wide open, as we said. There's been some pretty good shots.
My gosh.
Both teams have had great chances. The Komets probably 3 and Toledo 2.
We're the only ones with chances. We've got 2 shots on goal. Now here comes Mbach, who had an excellent chance a little earlier in the overtime. Now back he comes. Up comes Toledo up the left wall, coming to the Fort Wayne zone. Going hard to the line is Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld came out. Komets intercept that one. Around behind the net, here's Joey Leach. He's got some time. Out they come. Moving is Mbach. Mbach sends around his guy. And it came front of the net. They intercept that one, and Mbach's got it back. Picked up again into the zone hard. Leach dumps into the corner. Sidlowski going after it. They come up on the wall near side. Broken up by Mbach. It squirts out in the slot. Can't play. Here they come with 1:05 still to go. Fort Wayne zone. Drive blocked by Fort Wayne. They send it wide. Coming back now. Joey Leach. Leach on the play, and he goes hard.
Last minute of the period.
Yeah, it's Mbach. He lost it, but he got it back. Trying to be fancy. There they go. 3-on-1. Into the zone he comes. Drive. Whoa! Score.
There's a weird goal right there.
Oh, my.
They had the 2-on-1. Everybody got back. They blast the shot. It hit Saul, I believe, went up in the air. The goaltender who came out dropped in behind him into the goal crease after being delayed in the air, and it trickled into the net on it. So a fluke goal gives Toledo the overtime win. Tough loss.
Wow, what a way to go. I mean, we had that one in the bag, folks, and a couple mistakes at the wrong time gave them life. And once you give Toledo life, like I say, you just never know. Yeah, that was Saul, the last guy to hit it, I believe.
Yeah, I think he went down to block it, and the shot hit him, went up in the air, and got, wasn't Saul, but Saul was the one that was back trying to take the guy out. Yeah. When he took him out, it hit everybody and trickled into the open net as Nagle had came out, and then with the deflection going up and over him, he was out of position.
Starts the game.
Tough loss.
The number 3 star from the Komets, number 23, Garrett Meurs. The number 2 star of the game from Toledo, number 19, Martin Ferk. And the number 1 star of the game from Toledo, number 10, Shane Birschbach. Toledo goal, his 5th of the season, scored by number 10, Shane Birschbach.
All right, Birschbach gets the winner in the overtime, and he got it at 4:13 at the OT. So Toledo maintains their spell over us, you know. Well, we got a point out of it, which is one thing to say, but that's our 5th loss, broke a 7-game win string, and that's the first time we've lost an overtime or a shootout this year.
And again, it's at home. And that's the tough thing about it. You know, you don't like to lose the games at home, but a pretty good hockey game all the way through. 3 solid periods and then the overtime.
All right, we'll be back with a post-game show in a moment. This is Komet Hockey.